Okay, it's sort of fixed. It's fixed. It's just, why did what? Huh. It should have been using my default, and I swapped it from default to the what default should be pointed to, and now it's working. I'm gonna swap it back to default real quick. Okay. Okay, so, I don't know why it happens. Everything else is using it just fine, just not OBS. I'm not breaking things. It was already broken. But yeah, no, it was OBS not registering that the mic was on. And no. I checked my sound default, and it should be the same mic here. Like, I wasn't futzing around with more Bluetooth stuff, and then I came to the realization, like, I'm just gonna reset everything sometime this weekend. So I'm gonna try and do a fresh install of Windows. But first, I guess I have to clean up. There might be. It might be because of things in space, but it might also be because of something else. So hopefully this is gonna sound a little better then. This might sound even worse. I don't know. This mic version, because I'm like, okay, I'm doing multiple levels of like fixing on it, which is really, I'm doing something that's not great for it, and it's gonna make some stuff sound bad. But you won't know unless I make weird noises. If I start making weird noises, it's gonna mangle it. This is the Chihuahua filter. This is the Chihuahua filter. Also, hello, Ventustelkin, Hayden, J Bush, and Orange. Yeah. My power went out, so I was late because of that today. I'm glad that it came back on without it being like multiple hours, but it was still a bit like a little bit of a wait. It's been having more issues. I'm wondering if it's I mean, how to put it? Pay for everything? Like, they can only do so much. Battery backup? I don't know if it's really worth that. One of the last times that it was like the longest, actually it wasn't the internet, or rather it wasn't the power, it was the internet. A truck came by and snapped the wire. It was too tall and snapped the wire, and that was the longest I didn't have internet. Yeah. But like power, there's only so much they can do. Depending on what the source of the outage is, there's only so much they can do. I have not solidarity feelings, but just more like a linesman's work is hard. So yeah, today is going to be Kingdom's Death. I haven't played this in like literally a month now. I haven't played this in a month, so I'm really gonna be rusty. And it's armored. I went back and I looked, and it was Armored Strangers, which led to this, which is either a case of I lose 5 or I lose 4. And also I did something that let me check. Where is it? Thank you for the resubscription, Orange Crowbar Man. Welcome back to the garden. No victory. It's not gonna be a victorious night. This is mostly to stave off the extra death. Because let me grab out the book. Oh no. I hit the wrong button. I went to a different screen instead of what I wanted to do. I have to like move those around a little bit. Not just cleaning house, haha. I need to do that after stream. So Armored Strangers is what we were doing before, and it led to we have 8 people. The stupidest thing. Wrong muscle memory. I would rather have blanks in there then accidentally moved to the hand cam, which is what I did, except hand cam has a security, like, one, it's pointed down. It's pointed down on the top of my NES. Two, it's got, like, a little latch on it, like a little cover. So there's that. Like, it's not going to show anything. It's just, I don't want to accidentally move to a different screen when all I wanted to do was bring up this. Big thinking. Cheaper option. Somehow adding the security cover, the little plastic security cover, makes it cheaper to buy that mic. I don't remember what exactly what up to because I was checking it muted before. It was sort of the option was either, oh wait, I was going to, let me swap back over here. Like 8 living survivors, woohoo! I have 2 full teams, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 8 full survivors, and then to get the smackdown of, oh, you're gonna get punished for having 8 living people. 8 living people, or like more likely to be punished, I should say. And then I rolled like a 1, which gave me the -5 population, and I could either lose 4 or lose 5. So it's kind of, if I'm gonna lose 4 no matter what, yeah, so. Let me move over to this. So I also made this, so hopefully it'll be a little easier for me in the future too. And this is like, I don't know how far we're going to get with this, just because this is part of the timeline. This is the part of the Armored Strangers. The messed up thing is that there's gonna be a murder right after if the murder happened before the Armored Strangers, everything would be fine. Everything would be relatively fine. But no, we're gonna get slammed, and then we're gonna get even more slammed with a murder. So it would literally be, if I accepted that -5, I would end up with like -6 or maybe even 7. This would like kill everything, because like, what is this? The I checked the murder out real quick. Oh, let me move this. So like someone is murdered, and then the murderer could be banished. Could be banished or killed. So no matter what, I would end up like I would end up with like basically 1 or 2 people in my village if I let this sit, which is absurd. Absurd. All right. Principal. I don't know what my principal has. I don't think I have a society principal. Let me check. I'm pretty certain I don't. I do not. No principal. So yeah, I could totally end up with 1 survivor at the end, which would basically be game over again. Although, at the same time, I'm basically going to be gamed over after this anyway, aren't I? I don't have faith I'm going to win. I'm going to lose 4, and then I'm going to lose another one from the murder, and then potentially another one, so I'll only have 2 left. Straighten up. I'm straightening. So yeah, I'm only going to have 2 survivors at the end of this anyway. Hi, Coffee. I am lamenting the garden. Thank you for the water. It's barley tea right now. Thank you. Yeah, you are a skilled player. I am a first timer. I don't honestly know if I would be able to make it through that. Yeah, this is probably game over. This is probably game over of round 2. I shouldn't say round 2. Cycle 2? I will call them cycles. This is gonna be the game over. I didn't actually think about that until like now. That, oh, this is probably going to be the end again. 12 sessions. 12 sessions, 2 cycles. Let's see. Passive benefits. I get to reroll for the Fox Lady. And then I have to play through 1 through 5 again. It's getting faster, but yeah, this is, yeah, you could call it that. It's not really D&D at all because there's not any real role-playing, especially because it's a game of 1. This is Kingdom Death. It is a game where you have 4 survivors who wake up in the dark in a very desolate and lonely place, naked and afraid. And then monsters everywhere. If you survive the first fight, your people can't even talk at the beginning. You have to like create language for them as like an innovation. It's a game of settlement building from like the ground up. I have never played Civilization or Monster Hunter, so I feel like I haven't actually read a whole lot of Berserk either. Yeah, the art is like excellent. The models are beautiful. I have some, what is this? Yeah, here's some like models that people have painted for it. This was like not something I painted, but this is one of my examples of like beautiful minis. So it has beautiful art, beautiful minis, a really rough game. Here's another one. Like really brutal. Here's another one. Yeah. The minis themselves are, here's an example mini. Let me, like unpainted. They're known for being particularly gory and or pin-uppy. Like they've got basically, I want to say like they have a slider that has 2 values. It's either gore or pin-up. And sometimes in the middle, it's both. I've played, yeah, but that's Alpha Centauri. It's Alpha Centauri. Because I've never really played Civ, I don't know how it compares. During eclipse time. I wouldn't like Berserk, it's a bit grim. I don't mind when it comes to like books and novels and stuff like that and manga. I'm much better with like grim stuff. For my first 4th of July, actually, I read out, what is it? I don't remember the full title. Hold on. Summer Fireworks on My Corpse. Then, like, I have MPD Psycho on my shelf. Ghost Talker's Daydream, Higurashi, of course. Some other series, Doubt. God, it's been a long time. I'm trying to remember. There's another one that was really good until like the very end, I guess. But it was not actually officially translated as far as I'm aware. And it was about a little girl who had massive family issues that I probably shouldn't go into on stream. But she had what they called in the manga, like Alice in Wonderland syndrome. So basically when she looked in mirrors, she saw stuff that wasn't there. And she ends up being pitted into a fighting system, basically set in that mirror world that she was actually forced to enter, along with a bunch of other people who had massive issues. That got pretty dark. No. Well, I mean, no, not Higurashi. What was the name of it? If I look at my list, I can probably find it. World Devil? Something like that, maybe? It had a very popular, I shouldn't say very popular image, but there was an image that went around with like the girl's face and she looks so happy. And she's saying like, I peed myself. And that was, how to put it, an accurate kind of depiction of some of the trauma that she had been through. Where is it? Sekai Oni, I think was the name of it. I think it was Sekai Oni. Wait, no, this is the wrong list. This is the anime list. I need the manga list. How do I swap? How do I swap? Okay. Whose one friend is an alien who doesn't understand humans and has a propensity toward violence. I don't think I know that one. But there is another one that probably has a bit similar. Okay, is it not Sekai Oni? It is Sekai Oni. There's another one that's about like a girl with autism. Like it describes her as like an Esper girl. But I don't remember what it's called proper. What do you mean? Ah, she's a VTuber. Is it my Esper girl? No. Do I? I'm gonna have to let that one go. I don't remember the title of it. But yeah, this is not a happy story. But at the same time, it's a board game, so it's more palatable. Like, it's when it starts moving that it's really trouble for me. When it starts, and it's not moving by itself. It's only via we have to push the pedals. We have to make the things move ourselves. But yeah, I actually once upon a time someone did tell me, just thinking about like, oh, you should cosplay this character, and like, oh, she looks cute, and then finding out more about what happens to her, and it's kind of an, oh shit, maybe not. And one of the Berserk characters, but this was ages and ages and ages ago. I think it was the princess. And I don't remember if that was actually before the eclipse or not. When did the eclipse happen in manga? Like, what year did that happen? Hello, for a hug. Also, let's put this on. I don't remember if I managed to set these guys up at all. Like, for the fight. So for, like, Sorrel's issues right here, skip the next hunt. This isn't a hunt, so I can just send him off. Hello, Copathos. Welcome. I'm eating primrose. I'm a garden elf, and tonight we are playing Kingdom Death Monster, and this is probably going to be the end of this particular cycle, because damn, I have 8 survivors. This is a brutal board game. I have 8 survivors, and I'm probably going to lose all 4 of them in my next upcoming fight tonight. And then I'm going to lose another 1 to 2 after that. And that's like 6 to 7 out of 8. Actually, 5 to 6 out of 8. So I'll probably have 2. Maybe 3, if I'm lucky. Storytelling, the choices you make and how they work out in the game lore, like one-shotting a line with no arms. I could see that. The thing is also just like, you have to get to the point where those sorts of things are in your capability as a player. I don't have that sort of game I don't have near that sort of game mastery. Because in other board games, there can be some interesting turnarounds that make good stories. But at the same time, they tend to be a little easier, I guess, than this one. But it's also a case of, I suppose, like long campaign co-op against the board versus a lot of the other co-ops are more individual. So if it's one loss, it's not a big deal versus you had 7 wins up until now, and you know that the game's supposed to last for another, God, how long is it? 23 more rounds? And if you have a particularly bad loss, it's over. Like, I don't think I haven't lost this set yet in this cycle. I've not lost a fight, but if I lose this fight, it might be game over. In like one really bad loss can topple the entire thing. You just got lucky. Sure. Thank you, Def, for the follow. But yeah, so like I have Sorrel, who's secretive. This is fine. He has to skip a hunt, but this is not a hunt, so it's fine. We have this guy, broken ribs. We have Spindle, who has a gaping chest wound, intracranial hemorrhage, and is blind in one eye. I have an unnamed survivor who currently has no issues. Also, I'm gonna like move all these piles over here because this is probably supposed to go over here. It's just that I don't have any. Like the state that I left the board in was basically, I just came back. Yay, let me go through the checklist. Oh, I have to roll. And I rolled really bad. And then we have to initiate a fight. Or rather, a fight has been initiated with us. 46 demos? When you say 46 demos, do you mean 46 demos on the Next Fest section? On Sunday, I'm going to be playing some demos from there. I'm going to be playing some board game demos. One of which I played before, which has a little bit of a dumb story attached to it. And then there's another one which I looked at and it's kind of a, hey, wait. Is this a ripoff of another game I've played? And then looking into it and like, oh, it's a sequel. It's a digital sequel to a board game. Yeah. There's a board game and tabletop category. There might be some other stuff in there. I haven't actually delved too deeply into it, but those are at least 2 things I want to check out. So, more board games on Sunday. Hello, Tap. How are you doing? Particular wounds. Yeah, but it hurts so much. I have Moss, Spindle, Sorrel, Hope, Privel, Lovage, and 2 unnamed. Blueprints? Nope. I don't mind naming what's going to be on the list. One of them is Machikoro, which is town rolling, which is a Japanese, heavily luck-based game where you're building towns. I've played that a couple times, physically. And then Bullet Heart. Or not Bullet Heart. Bullet Heart is the base. Bullet Surge is the digital version. I played Bullet Heart. It's written bullet and then a little heart symbol. But Bullet Surge is actually written fully out. This is the one where you can punch a lion's balls off. I, in fact, have lion balls. I got lion balls. I don't remember if that was a random thing or if I got the balls off. Machikoro for everyone. Oops. So the full name of the Machikoro on Steam is Machikoro for everyone, but the base game is just Machikoro. There's also Machikoro Millionaires Row, and I don't remember what the name of the harbor expansion is, but I think it might actually just be the harbor expansion. Bullet Star. I've only gotten to play Bullet Heart once. Because I'm not the person who owns it. It was something that I played at a friend's place. It can be fun, but it can also be very frustrating. The person I know, last time I remember seeing it get played, one person didn't. They like put a lot of stuff onto a particular number. I think they put it on like 6 or something. They never rolled it. They never rolled that number. They were absolutely screwed by their rolls. Okay. How much extra equipment do we have? We have a Lantern. We have... That's it. One of the frustrating things about Machikoro is that the box is like really oversized for what's in it. You can fit, I think, it's in some ways it's a boon, but other ways it's not. It's not a particularly big game. Even the box itself isn't like super big. But you can fit the expansions into the base box. And still have extra room. Plenty of extra room. Like they could have made the original box even smaller. I'm trying to remember, there was definitely something about swapping who has something in particular. And now I don't know if I can actually do that because part of it is that we have, like, I have the cat eye circlet. And that was kind of a take that off your archer. That's something that people have been telling me for like sessions of this game. So it's kind of a fine. I'll do it. I did beat it. It took me like 4 hours. It took me like 4 hours to beat it. But I did beat it. A little bit of help from chat to tell me not to use things that aren't bubble lead and things like that. I did not expect the alien. I did not expect the twist of it not being an alien. And also the fact like, oh, okay, it's a kind of a weird boss rush. Okay. Oh god. And what do you mean there's more after this section? And oh god, is there even more after that? So can I circlet versus I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this. Just looking at it, like, wait, I could do something. I have literally never played a Mega Man game before. I have never... Oh, god damn it, that's why it was... Okay. The reason why I have this is because now I have the 2 for the Monster Tooth strength. Like, that's the reason this exists, is this quadrant. Thank you for the water. But yeah, I've never played a Mega Man game before. Ever. Like, it'd be great if I could put the cat eye circlet on this guy. I know this isn't where it belongs. I'm just looking around at, like, what can I do? Is there anything else? But now I beat one. I beat a single Mega Man game, and I have to figure out what I'm gonna beat next. What game I'm gonna play next. I did actually put together a backlog of all the games I have easy access to. All like the old games I have access to. Hold on, let me grab it out. I'll sort by release date. Wait, wrong way for release date. But yeah, that's the list of the games I have easy access to. Though I do have some notes on some of them, like I don't have a ROB for Gyromite, and also I don't have access to an N64, but I have an N64 game. Oops. There's also, I think there's more, I just have to like dig them out. But not for this system. I've been like organizing by system. I'm not singy. No one is dying during sex. Instead, people are dying via, battle. You know, the good old-fashioned way. If I could, frenzy drink. The evasion's really nice, though. Do I need the evasion on him? Do I need the evasion on him? Like, this person doesn't need to bother with the frenzy drink because, well, actually, hold on. Let me double check real quick. May not use weapon specialization or weapon mastery. If I put that on this person. I don't even have it, though. So you know what? That person's gonna get the frenzy drink. It's a cool site. Yeah, it is pretty, It's how I've been trying to keep track of the games that I've played on stream, too. And, like, marking off when I complete them. I don't know if it really keeps track of like this is the date I completed it or not. I don't think it's really that deep to it. But yeah. I kind of wish there was a better way for me to make the lists a bit, but it kind of is what it is. Like, I guess I could just put them into owned. I could probably just put them into owned. But I also don't want to like actually. Yeah, I don't know how else I would do it. But at least I have it. 2-player stream? Mario 3? The problem with doing a 2-player stream with Mario 3 is I have a physical copy of Mario 3. I don't have a physical player 2 with me. I don't know of any Chubas who live nearby. That could be a problem, among other things. But yeah. These are all like the physical copies I have. So there's also kind of the caveat of does the CD still work? Just dox myself. Hey, does anyone else live in, I was gonna say Massachusetts. Does anyone else live in Boston? My cats would lose interest after the first level. Probably. I don't have a DDR pad anymore. I wonder if that would work. Could I? Could I make a cat controller? So you know how there's people who have like fish controllers or something like that? Can I make a cat controller? There's also like the whole chat controller, but I don't know if that would work for a fast game like Mario. I actually don't even know if the cats would be good for it. I know that one of them really likes watching games, but he's also kind of a pain in the ass when he watches games. He gets in the way. It's fine when I'm watching like other VTubers, but when I'm watching playing games, then it's a problem. I can't see the screen. I think for this, I decided I was putting her out with the Twilight Sword. Like, she has to have the Twilight Sword. She hasn't actually hit with it yet, though. Something I did not actually check beforehand is whether or not we don't really depart or arrive when it comes to this. When it comes to the showdown, it just is. Hold on. You do? It still counts as departing and arriving. It's just more instantaneous because there's no hunt. Okay. I'm gonna trust in whatever I did beforehand a little bit. The rest of it I think I'm gonna leave as is. Arriving... No. So there's like on arrival, as in you depart the settlement and then you arrive at the showdown. Not like arriving into the settlement. Sorry, different part. Because there's like the Stone Noses arrival, more so. Yeah, no, I did read that like you don't gain any endeavor for dealing with this at all. You get like nothing. I mean, you get stuff, but you don't get a lot of benefits. Okay. I just need to rip the band-aid off. Also, I'm gonna say, just in case I do lose power again, I know I haven't really done a whole lot, but I'm afraid that it's gonna happen again. Nope, I don't want to load. I want to overwrite. Where is it? Kingsman, level 1. Okay. There once was a monster that was led to its master's regal... There once was a monster that was to lead its master's regal procession. First the monster came as a herald, then its hungry masters. So fierce were the monster's masters that it never thought to protect its own back, knowing what horrors lay behind it. Yeah, the art is nice. Just straight decapitation. Straight decapitation. All the red smoke. Also the pillars here being also pillars over here. Yeah. Yeah. There's a blind spot back thing. You thought it was a limerick? Nope. They wouldn't know how to limerick. So, survivors, nemesis, stone column, and that's it. Stone 1 column, terrain 3 of them in this spot. 2 random terrain cards set up normally. Okay. So we have a canvas and a bug patch. Thank you. Wait, you changed your name. You changed the capitalization, what? That threw me off. At first it was kind of, is it the same person? Let's check out. 6 spaces away. Wait, what? What? No way. Well, how is it normal now? Set up adjacent to the monster. I'm not on my ball today, but also Twitch is not helping things. Oh, right. There's that whole thing with the automatic stuff. I never tested that out. I probably should have. I should have when I had the chance. Let's see. It's a case of who do I want to go? Like I can put something underneath them immediately to let them do stuff. That's 6 spaces away. Nemesis in the center. Survivors in blue. Survivors are defending their home. They go first. Aftermath. Yeah, we're not going to do the aftermath. No, that's the wrong time frame. We're going to shuffle. I'm going to have to read all those cards. But there's also something else in here. Wait, what does it say? The King's Man ends his turn and gains +5 toughness until the start of the next monster turn. Wait. 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 There's 20... Wait. What? Is this correct? Is this correct? If I'm going to search the deck? Okay, okay. I just need to shuffle. So it's literally like I'm gonna shuffle again, but it's more so like this is double-sided. So you know it's coming up. Wait. No? I'm gonna shuffle again, but it's just sort of a Oh, it doesn't shuffle in? Can I like dump it in? Okay, I can. So there's 3 again. Yeah, just damn, okay. I don't know if there's anything else I really need to shuffle. Because I think usually when it's strange resource, it's like ask for a specific thing. Did that. Okay. There's a lot of cards. Basic action. Pick target, survivor, and blind spot, closest threat, no target guard. Full move towards target. Make separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted zone in the order indicated by the arrows. They do a sweep. They do a sweep. Speed 3, accuracy 3, damage 3 after, or triggers after damage. Bash and knockback 5 in the direction indicated by the arrows. Also, I haven't done the departure arrival stuff. Weak spot. This monster has -4 toughness when you attack from the monster's blind spot, so attack from the back. Attack from the back. Which... Shit. Okay. Looking at it like, oh, I should have left it on the fucking... I should have left it on the archer, maybe. We'll see. Outfighting. The King's Man gains Reach 2. Reach 2. The King's Man can attack a target up to 2 spaces away. When the monster moves toward a target, and the monster's movement 1 space away from the target. If the monster was already adjacent to its target, it will move 1 space away. This means the King's Man can attack on diagonals. Okay. I'm glad that I have someone who can also attack on diagonals. King's Combat trait. At the start of each monster turn, perform basic action, then draw AI. Oh, okay, that's a lot. King's Aura. Huh. So they have a certain balance they want to maintain for that. King's Aura trait. At the start of the monster's turn and whenever the hit location deck is shuffled, place the 3 battle pressure hit location cards on top of the hit location deck. The thing is that I'm also like, I was on the edge. I am, is it not, there's nothing between 7 and 8. There's no number between 7 and 8. 8 is the perfect number. Didn't you want something that was this size? Shouldn't like the border number be safe? There once was a monster so regal, every subject it stared at played legal, but a shock at the cards saw it let down its guards, stabbed its back, and collapsed its spread eagle. You might want to be careful with that last bit because that might have unintended consequences in Kingdom Death Monster. At the start of the monster's turn, and whenever the hit location deck is shuffled, I rolled bad, so the world said screw you. Yeah. Yeah. Not very lucky. Place the 3 battle pressure hit location cards. Oh! Wait. I have a slight question then. Does it start the entire battle with the 3 battle pressure hit location cards on top of the hit location deck? Because it's at the start of the monster's turn. The monster has not had a turn yet. And the same thing with the, like... Wait, but I guess we do shuffle the hit location deck at the beginning of the game, so it does. So I need to grab those cards out anyway. So, actually, can I just, like, do... I don't know what they are. Oh, wait. I fucked up. I don't know what the other cards are. I just shuffled them to the front. Yeah. The stinky fun, thank you. That will buy me approximately one... Actually, how much is a Kingdom Death figure? How much is a Kingdom Death figure? If I wanted to buy, like, a Kingdom Death. Shop.kingdomdeath.com. Ooh. What is that? $30 or more? Actually, I'm doing the math really wrong. Wait, I did the math really, really wrong. Thank you. Thank you for the barrage. 1/3000th of a Kingdom Death figure. At the minimum. Or maximum, I suppose. Oh! Huh. Sorry, there's an Inferno Snake Fighter for like 30. And also Indomitable Survivor Longclaw Eleanor. And then a Necromancer. Easter Aya. Easter Aya looks cute! Hold on. Let me bring up Easter Aya. Damn it, it's like way past Easter. She's so cute! Look at this! I don't know about what she comes with a card. Ancient root. Item, vegetable, heavy, consumable, other. When you are picked as a target while insane, the carrot shrieks fearfully. Roll 1d10. On a 1, the shrill sound stuns you. You are doomed for the rest of the monster's action. On a 6+, the harsh note alerts you. Ignore the first hit of the monster's attack. I do have, or rather, I know someone who has some of this stuff. I guess now it's up to me if I want any of these. I don't know if I like her enough to buy her. but just more of a, oh, cute stuff. Cute stuff shop. Ooh, give me a second. Because I saw this and it's like, huh. This looks interesting. And then seeing further down, like, wait, there are other things that fit. Does she have a model? She does. Okay. Necromancer looks cool. But yeah, just like, oh, it's actually cute. Oh, she's carrying the carrot too. Half seagull. Lion's paws and wings of an eagle. Or so is assumed until some trash exhumed and real it was half cat, half seagull. What do you know about my cats? What do you know about my cats? How do you know about the seagull part? Aya is the main protag of KDM. Oh, huh. Longclaw Lenore. Just minifigure. Quite stylish for a survivor. Fear to promotional figure? I don't know what that is. Limited. What else is in the limited edition section? Oh, I didn't realize she had a basketball with her. Okay, it's cool, but I'm not really a sports person. Sci-Fi Lucy, Death High Moss, Ambitionisms. A janitor? What about the out-of-stock ones? Oh. Like everything. Okay. Everything is pretty much out of stock. Okay. I shouldn't buy anything like this anyway, not until I paint more. Every time I see this figure, this Death Crown Inheritor, I don't realize that's a hand. It takes me a second to register that this is not, that this is a giant hand. I should say it is a giant hand. I just don't necessarily see the other fingers, and all I see is the giant thumb. The collector one. This is totally fine for stream, right? No, actually it isn't. Almost not okay for stream. Dragon Goblin. Yeah. One sec. Yeah, I did notice, and that was the one that was like, wow, okay, yeah, That might be a problem. Twitch has been clamping down on models. Not, I shouldn't say, on, like, VTuber and 3D models. Not necessarily stuff on stream, but I have heard of people getting banned for, like, posting stuff from dark gothic things that tend to have, like, it was a vampire game. Someone was running a vampire thing. And like one of the sheets, probably something not too dissimilar from this. They did try and cover it, but I guess it was too little too late. And someone had it out for them. How to paint skin tones? I'm not that far in yet. The thing is this person's normal model is absolutely not something that would ever get flagged. If you know them, it was Hazmat. He's literally a big gooey black hazard. He's like a black pudding. His normal model puts him nowhere on the map. He's not wearing clothes, but he's also not human. So it's just sort of a, he's barely, he has a, I won't say generic face. It's not a generic face, but he has like eye holes and like a mouth hole. And he does have like arms, but otherwise he's like a tube. He's a goopy tube. So for like one of the images that he was showing in like one of the books to get him banned, it was sort of a dangerous. Yeah. Otherwise, I have seen some of the things. I don't think the rules have really changed in the past couple of years, and like there is a description, and people have made basically like mock-ups of what is banned. It really should be nothing new. It should be nothing new. I guess now it's more so that if someone else in VR chat is wearing less coverage, but it's not you, the person who's running the stream, you won't get bans for it, I suppose. Like, you can't control that they are showing this or that. But you can roughly control whether or not they're like nude. But when it comes to like, oh, they're showing too much hip bone or they're showing too much under boob, you can't control that. Okay, there's also this battle temple, so thank you for the water. Most people don't do model... Okay, I maybe I shouldn't say most people don't do model kits on stream. I think the ones... I mostly see, like, Warhammer, which isn't really lewd, as far as I'm aware. Like, the model kits are not lewd at all. And then there's Gundam, which is, like... there's nothing to lewd. I don't know what some people who paint... Wait, some Warhammer models are. I've barely started. Maybe it's just I don't see people painting those. I see people painting other things. I don't watch too many people doing that. Dwarves? Unironically, I thought that it was like... Because it was fantasy, right? When it started? So I thought like, oh... It's weapons, like actual weapons. Nothing much to loot on like actual Gundams. I haven't started the fight. I've just been lamenting that I'm probably gonna lose. I didn't know that. I mean, I do know that there's a lot of messed up stuff in the lore. This should be... Hold on. Okay, battle tempo, survivor status. Archive battle tempo if you have the King's Step secret fighting art. Gay succubi aliens? Night of the Living Dead Zombicide? Wait, I think I've made... Wait, that's a board game, right? Shit. I'm trying to think. There have been a couple of games I've played that were like scenario or like sort of campaign based, where there were things like that. And it's kind of a, maybe it was that, but it was, God, nearly 10 years ago. And it's sort of a, was it that? Space Marines. Yeah, that's a lot of what I'm... Okay, so I watched Habernock the Mimic Elf paint, and he doesn't really do that much in terms of like Marines. He when he does paint Warhammer, it's usually like Slaneshi stuff. Not Slanesh. Fuck. Nurgle. He paints Nurgle. My bad. Like the gross boys. But he's been painting a lot of other things instead. And he used to paint a lot of rats, so I've heard, for fantasy. I don't, if you show me Slaneshi models, I don't know if I should be able to recognize them, but I won't. I actually don't really know too much about how the different models look, aside from, like, the ones I've seen on those streams, and like Marines, everyone knows Marines, and I can recognize Thousand Suns now, but that's just one type of they're not Space Marines because they're not on that side anymore, but just they're shaped kind of like Space Marines. Have a good night, Hayden. Chaos Space Marines. Okay. I wasn't certain if all of the teams like that were considered Chaos Space Marines. I actually have to go and get more white paint because my white paint isn't super great for mini painting, it turns out. It's, I don't know, there's something weird about the texture. I can't really thin it. It doesn't look good thinned. My Tamiya white. It's the Tamiya white. So I think it might be more of a, okay, that's going to be an airbrush only thing. I have a mix of like Citadel, Tamiya, and then I have one that is neither. And also I found I have a box of like 12 Bones paints. I shouldn't say Bones. Reaper paints. But none of them are white. So there's that. With thinner, I guess what kind of thinner? I was just using water, so maybe I should use like proper thinner. It could be a lot of other things too. I should definitely start. Okay. If I just leave it like this, how does it go? I've heard some people also just like, basically, instead of spending the time doing this battle, they just say that they lost. They just say that they lost. To save time. I don't have confidence. I admire Medusa so regal, but face to face meets her illegal. I pressed on determined until a kind German informed me I might need a spiegel. What is a spiegel? What is a spiegel? All I know is like spike. Oh! Wait. Huh. Today I learned. Wait. Big Hat, are you talking about like, is this a literal like bonking demons with big hammers, or is this a nudge nudge bonking demons with big hammers? Which one? Both? Is this some British humor? So I go first. I'm sorry, I do feel like, God, how play? How play? Oh, before that, I do need to go through departing, check survival, departing bonuses, question mark, +2, survival. I think 6 is my max anyway. Yeah, it is. Departing bonuses, okay. I think that's the only thing I get for that. So now it's going to be on a case-by-case basis. So here, and does not have any sort of thing for that. Okay. Here we have nothing for wait, +1 survival on departing. Okay, great, but she's max anyway. +1 survival on departing. They have a rawhide set. That works. Oh, actually what I need to do is make sure that their armor is all set up correctly. Hold on. 1 on the waist. 2 for arms. 2 for body. That's it. I have 3 strength tokens. Why do I have 3 strength tokens? I have 1 strength from here. I know I have like accuracy and strength down here, but that's because when I'm doing the when I have like the full pounce. I have the evasion token from the Monster Grace. And I should have one strength token. Oh, you know what? It's 3 because it's 2. It's 2. I should have 2. 1 for the Monster Tooth, and again for the Monster Tooth. So that third one, don't know why yet. We'll delete it. On arrival, gain +1 survival, +1 insanity. I know we're doing like departing, but it's also arrival. I don't think that they had anything else when it came to departure and arrival. This one has an evasion. The cloak, which is heavy, which is 3 on the head. I don't have anything else on the head, do I? Why do I have 5 on the head? Why do I have 5 on the head? Oh, you know what? Because I have 2 things on here and I can't have both, probably. I feel like this is... I can't have the headbands and the Dormant Twilight Cloak on the same person. Which is gonna kind of suck. Because that ruins my Rawhide armor set. Fuck! My Rawhide armor set! Broke my Rawhide armor set! Why does it have to be... Wait. Is it worth it? I could put the cloak on someone else. I can put the cloak on someone else? I think at the time I was under the impression... You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. We're gonna leave the blank spot there, and give the cloak to someone else. Because I think that the cloak, like the, this one... Wait, irreplaceable. Shit. The question is, irreplaceable, is that what I think it is? Let me take a look at the tags. It's been a little while. Okay, it's fine. I can... I just got an eyeball of the Easter pinup. Accessory. Accessory. Okay, no, actually, you know what? It's fine. She can wear both. He can wear both. It's an accessory. So he gets to wear it on top of the headbands. That's why it's fine. Accessory gear may be worn in addition to armor on a hit location. Each accessory specifies the hit location it covers. Which is why it's 5. Because it's 3 for this, 4 for this, and then 1 for the Rawhide armor set. So I just have to fix the rest of it, which is 2 for this. Body gets 2. What is the object of the game? Survive. Literally live. Do not die. Prosper as a village. Which we have language and hovels. We don't have beds, we just have, like, hovels. Symposium. Paint. Lantern oven. That's about it. Also, we cannibalize and we protect our young. We don't have... There's a lot of stuff we don't have. But yeah, just survive. Oh. But yeah, The aim of the game is to not die, and right now I am trying to set up my survivors, make sure that everything's legal, and that we don't die in this upcoming fight. That is about to happen. I'm just like making sure I have all the bodies. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I was doing cannibalize because 1, it fits my theme a little better. 2, I was not. It seemed like it was better for the short term. It seemed like it was better for the short term. But now I know graves. Graves are the OP. There's a set path of things that's really good to do, and I was not doing that. I was not playing the, I guess, like, tier 1 pathing or anything like that. Tier 0. Oh shit. I like jumped. Waist is 2. Legs is 2. And we have an invasion from Greece, and we have an invasion from the rawhide armor. Next we have this, where it's kind of a case of there's no using survival, so it doesn't matter for a lot of that. We get an invasion from rawhide set. Rawhide pants. Okay. Everything should have 2. That works. And then I have my unnamed survivor over here with the catgut bow, who has a vest, a waist piece, and that's it. And I literally don't think that there's anything else to be done. Actually, there is one more thing. I'm going to give them a founding stone as a weapon to use potentially instead of fist and tooth. I don't know if there's going to be such a thing as crits in here either, but we'll find out. Like if I'm really desperate, if it somehow it goes surprisingly well. Whisker Harp, all survivors gain 1 survival. I haven't done that yet. I get a luck. I believe that's it for that. 1 more survival. That's all. That's all. Okay. We're nearly ready. We've done departure, we've done arrival. All that's left right now is to not suffer and die, which is going to be a big issue. Also, I want to check out the model because it looks good. Looks good. Also, Dark Souls boss. I wonder what an inspiration was. So I think I actually have the figures updated too. Also, I realize that Spindle's probably going to die because Spindle is going to be murdered next turn. Actually, but that probably won't happen because Spindle is not going to be alive for that. Stretch. Thanks. Let me think about what I'm going to do first. I can't get behind in 1 turn. I can't get behind in 1 turn. Thank you for the water, too. Unless I dash? Not everyone can dash, though. Unfortunately. Even then. That will only get me that far. And that won't get me, for, like, Red's case. Also, this doesn't go over here. In Red's case, that won't be anywhere close enough. Will it? No. Because I also have to spend the movement to do the special action. I wonder... Okay, basic action is... Survivor and Blind Spot. Survivor and Blind Spot is going to be the main target, then closest threat. Okay. What's their move? Wait. Their toughness is 12. Hold on. This is a case of, like, is it mathematically possible for me to beat this? 12. Hold on. Okay, for a lot of them, I can still beat it, but I have to roll high. Coronella and green literally can't hit. Except with a 10. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, okay. Damn. They have the rawhide, well, they have a rawhide headbands. Kind of, but maybe I should have given them the cat's eye. Oh, except the cat's eye is gonna be kind of worthless. Potentially. Yeah. Well, Damn. Okay. Sorry, I was checking out their movement to check that they have normal-ish movement, and then to find out that, oh shit, what's that number? Why is it 2 digits? Why is it 2 digits? Okay. I'm so fucked. I could theoretically move up and try and shoot to hit them with the bow, with the clawhead arrow. I think I'm gonna do that. I believe I can do that because, like, despite it being the bow, I'm not using the bow's cumbersome. I'm using the clawhead arrow stuff, which is slow ammo bow. I want to say it almost seems like you're forced into this fight, but I just got really unlucky. And had to do the fight early. I could have put, if I had one less person, I could have put it off by another 4 years. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't using the arrow early. I was trying to wait for a time when the arrow would actually be able to hit, because before it was doing really bad. But now at this stage, it's kind of a, there's not much to be done. Okay, so I just have to move within 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just have to, I'm gonna do that later. I'm planning out what I'm doing. So I think I want Spindle to move first, then I probably want white to move after that so that they can move into the space behind Spindle, roughly. Coronella, I'm going to use their headband. Actually, I should probably use that first, but I was thinking... Actually, when they do this, they won't be able to do anything else. Just that I have the Acanthus right here, so it's kind of I should do something with that. I should do something with that. Then I have Sorrel. Just that otherwise, like, the best move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue cannot dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just one out of reach. It won't work anyway. And if I leave them here, they're going to get swept by the one attack. So what I want to actually do, I guess, is like have people spread out a bit. Have people spread out a little bit at least, so they won't get hit too often. And there's no fucking tall... Wait. Yeah, there's no tall grass. There's only stone columns. Fuck. Okay. Actually. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I can just move them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough. That's enough. Wait, does he have any moods in play? No, they're traits. They're traits. Okay. I was thinking, wait, maybe I can... No. No. That's white. 1 for the cat gut or claw head arrow. Give me a second. I want to double check something real quick. Yeah, okay, so it went from a 10 to a 4. 4 does not hit. The arrow's gone. One off. Okay. And that is unnamed survivor's turn. Spindle is going to look... Actually, wait. No, Coronel is going to look. Coronel is going to look through our hide headbands. These people can barely write their own name. They don't even know what a Coronella is or a Spindle. They haven't mastered the art of herb gathering yet. Top 2 AI cards. Cleave and Lantern Mirage. Okay. Pick target, closest threat in field of view and range, no target guard. Full move towards target. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted zone in the order indicated by the arrow. So it's another sweep. That is basically the same as the basic action, isn't it? That is, except the target's different. Okay, so it's before damage versus after damage for these as well. Basic action is after damage. This is before damage. Headhunter always hits low head. Oh. Oh, wait. It's literally the image from in here. It's literally this. That's a cleave. Oh. Okay. And then we have Lantern Mirage, which is a trait that comes into play. Okay. When Lantern Mirage comes into play, draw AI. The King's Band synchronizes subtle movements with lantern pulses. While Lantern Mirage is in play, the monster gains +3 evasion tokens. When this card comes into play, any survivors carrying gear with the other keyword feel lightheaded and are knocked down. How many do I have with the other keyword? Discard Lantern Mirage when a survivor scores a perfect hit. +3 evasion tokens. I'm gonna do a real quick test of something. Hold on. Okay. Who do I have here that has other equipment? I think the only person who does is going to be the person who's holding the Twilight Sword. Oh wait, Cat Eye Circlet. Okay. Dormant Cloak. Okay. Twilight Sword. Yep. One person is going to not be knocked down from that. One person. As far as I'm aware. Okay. So, Lantern Mirage is bad. Cleave is also bad, but I feel like Lantern Mirage is worse. For the evasion tokens. And also the free knockdown on like 3 out of 4. And only being dispelled on a perfect hit. So, honestly, wait, shit. Egypt or Sumeria is older. I thought carbon dating could nail all that down. Or is it, like, still a little too fuzzy in terms of, like, well, they're really close to each other. Like, which of these twins came first? This one or that? Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, because you can tell... The doctors can tell which ones came out first, and more like, it's a difference of, like, small amounts, usually. I'm thinking about this and it's kind of a, well, shit. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to do damage on the first turn, which is bad. So it's kind of a, in that case, would I rather have a Cleave or a Lantern Mirage? If I'm not doing damage the first turn. I know I need to do damage. It's more of a Coronella can't hit. Which hurts less? Cleave. Technically. If I can get the Cleave to hit on Coronella, actually... That would be the least painful, simply because they have like a super protected head. Okay. So I'm actually going to stack this opposite of how I normally stack it, because I don't think I can do 2. Or I don't think I can do damage this turn, unfortunately. In order to defeat them, they have to get closer. And I'm boned. Okay. If I move Coronella up here... Hold on, 1, 2, 3. If I move Coronella up here, he's only going to move up 1 to cleave. Or even do his basic action. I believe. Hold on, let me check. Due to this and that, he's only going to move forward 1. And he'll only attack this row and this row. And then I just have to make sure that no one else ends in that general vicinity, basically. So, like, unnamed is fine. Spindle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have to move maybe... Okay, I'm just going to move up here to take, like, a gander at how this would affect things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I move over there... I think that would still get hit because it's 2 on each side. 3 on each. Wait, 2, 3. The thing that's a little not worrisome, it's more so like, okay, so the blue blocks are hit. What about the ones that just have a blue arrow on them? Is that not hit? Is that not hit? Oh, I'm gonna move so you guys can see it a little clearer. Like, here we have, is it symmetric or is it not? Is there more people hit on the, like, end tail of it, basically? The blue arrows. I would say probably not. Like, the blue arrows do not count. The white arrows do, the blue arrows do not. Because that does dramatically affect how I would play this. So if I do 1, 2. Since the rules lawyer isn't here. Yeah. Okay. That would still actually get hit anyway, because I'm looking at it like, oh fuck. Okay. 1, 2. I'm not close. I'm not close. That's safe. But I can't get behind. I can't get behind. I'm counting like what would be relatively safe from a sweep. That would be basically targeting if I can like draw down the line. Green is gonna take it on the head. Everyone else is going to be like a point away from it. Because let me draw a box. Can I draw a box that has like, let's say F2? The danger zone that I am planning. Oh, that's not the right shape. I control Z. Is it crashing? Please don't crash. How much did I undo? Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was up here. All I have to do now... Okay, that's still flipped. That's good. I'm so used to doing Control Z to undo things. It's my downfall. So I'm building a danger zone that is basically this, roughly. So I just want to make sure that no one ends up in this space for the end of this turn. My danger box. So that was green. Okay. I actually don't know if I can end there. I might end here instead. I'm thinking, okay, if he ends here. If I do a dash, That'll get me an extra movement. Actually, wait, I could just dash right now. Except his back is protected by the columns. God damn it. So you can't really attack on the back of the first turn anyway. You have to attack from the side. Kind of like, why can't I dash? Why can't I dash? Do I really have no head protection? I have no head protection. Yeah, so green is going to take it there. If I were to step back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Three, 4. They'll be fine. Yeah, I can end here and I can do the acanthus. Okay, so we're gonna roll for acanthus. That wasn't the roll. Consume +1 survival archive. Okay. That's red. Also, I should be doing this. This one went, this one went. Red's currently going. Or red went, now it's blue. Blue cannot, in fact, dash, so blue is more stuck where she is. So blue is going to also acanthus. But honestly, at the same time, it's kind of looking at it, and it's sort of a, +1 survival. I get a fresh acanthus. I don't know if I want... It's not worthwhile, actually, to have her do it because of the survival. She doesn't get anything from it. Aside from a strange resource. A thorny plant? I'm gonna have her roll on it anyway, simply because... Maybe I'll get an 8+. I got a 10, so I get the fresh acanthus strange resource. Okay. Where's the fresh acanthus? Archive this to fully heal 1 hit location. That's actually really good. That was worthwhile. Okay. And we're gonna archive it. That was really lucky. That's gonna be fine enough. That's gonna be fine enough. So that is first turn for everyone. Which means it's time for this. It's time for this. Okay. So the very first thing is basic action. Closest threat. They move 1 closer because of the outfighting. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted area, which there's only 1. Speed of 3, accuracy of 3. Okay, so they're gonna roll 3 dice against green. Skull 1, 5. Okay. Green has... What does green have? Green has 2 evasion, actually. So instead of it needing a 3, they need a 5 to hit. So only 1 actually hits out of those. That's the 5. Damage of 3. I could dodge. I could dodge. In fact, I think I'm gonna dodge. What do you mean shit? The fact that it, like, was rolling that. It just happened to roll really low. It happened to roll really low. So yeah, I'll dodge that. We'll use 1 survival point to dodge. That is going to be... It also avoids the bash and the knockback. Huh. Just the fact that in the direction indicated by the arrow, so like it slides them off the path, like it doesn't knock them back, it knocks them to the right. Okay. Oh, 5 hit. Okay. 5 to hit. Yeah, no, they No, this is more of a case where it would actually have 3. It could have a maximum of 3 hits from that one attack. It's bad. It's a really efficient monster. I suppose not the most efficient, but just like, damn. Okay, so if I dodge, no damage. And that's it for the basic action. Next up is AI. What is the first AI card? It is Cleave. Closest threat and field of view and range. That is still green. Green can't dodge anymore. But that's kind of okay, because at the same time, I have 5 on the head. 5 armor in the head. Full move towards target, make a separate attack. Okay, nope, there's no one else. Speed 3, accuracy 3, damage 3. Roll these 3. They have to hit a 5. Or higher, and they rolled a 9, a 6, and an 8. That's 3 hits. Coronella might actually be dead. Coronella might actually be dead. Okay. So, because I can't dodge any of those. And that's 3 damage. Hold on. Yeah. So I'm gonna apply 3 damage to the head. 3 damage to the head. Flip. And it's been a little while. It's kind of a, I just mark it off as heavy. Do I do the, let me grab up the rules real quick. Shit. Wound steps. Give me my wound steps. It's probably in like survival guide stuff. Wound step. Give me wound step. Nope. Probably have to go back even further. Like base wound steps. Oh yeah, this is, well, it's got a lot of pretty pictures at least. Okay. So I started with 6. Sorry. No, I started with 5. Then I went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, I basically eat as a severe head injury. Yeah. Also, why is my brain already injured? I don't know. Gotta uncheck that. I don't think that's supposed to be that way. Okay, severe head injury chart. Time go. Do I instantly die? I have a 4 in 10 chance of being instantly brain damaged. Was Coronella already dead? Holy shit, did I accidentally bring a dead person into battle? I may have accidentally brought a dead person into battle. Fuck. Accidental cheat. Coronella was not supposed to die. It's supposed to be another person, so I'm actually gonna do something real quick back to settlement. It doesn't really matter which one it is, I think. Coronella was dead all along. I brought a corpse to battle. Give me a second. It's going to be... shit. I have 2 unnamed survivors. I have male and female. So I'm going to spawn the unnamed female survivor because damn! Damn. Okay. But yeah, they have basically the same stats. They had all the same equipment, and it's literally the first turn. So, no, honestly, I was expecting to lose. It is simply a case of how quickly. And the answer is not very quickly. So we're gonna cheat. We're gonna boom. It doesn't matter how much survival they had because they're dead. Spindle loses 1, but it doesn't matter. This one loses 1. They didn't even grow up to have a name. So we've already lost 1 out of 4. That's how you know I'm an excellent Kingdom Death player. Accidentally bringing someone who's already dead to battle. Okay. Also, I do have my cheat counter. That was not a cheat! That was not a cheat! That was an accident that I only realized afterwards. I ended up dead anyway. Bringing a corpse to battle. Okay. That was Cleave. AI discard, yay! And now it is time for the next step, and then we have one less person. Okay. And that was the person who had the headband too. We have 2 headbands, but that was like the person who was primed for it. Like that was their only point. That was their only point. Okay. Sorrel's gonna attack from behind with a King Spear. Honestly, it's mostly just the King Spear. We use the dash to get there. And because of that, actually, hold on. I want to double check something with the rules for dash. I'm going to be using my other set. Dash. Actually, wait. Huh. I think they were like over here. The thing is that they have to be directly behind to get the bonus. So I guess it's a bit more of a case of... I have to make sure I land there at the end of my pounce. So my normal tactic does not strictly work. So this is going to be a little bit wasteful, but it's honestly better than what I can do otherwise right now because I didn't plan it out enough. I haven't been marking like my initial starting position or anything like that. So I can't like backtrack as easily. Oh, right. It was in this starting spot, not that starting spot. Okay. So we're going to attack with the King Spear from behind. which King Spear is 2 dice. 8 and 9. We have to hit a 6. Well, actually, we have to hit a 5, I believe, because of the from behind bit. So, we hit with both. Now the issue is going to be battle pressure. This hit is canceled. I don't know if that would be a good idea to use the skull as a wine cup. There's too many holes. This is not like a puzzle mug. Wait. Unless you hold it upside down, that's not very romantic though, I guess. It's not like Spider-Man. So, head is canceled. Survivor is adjacent to the monster. They make king step. Okay, what is a king step? Okay. I guess also the question of here. Yeah, but then it's not like... I don't know. What is king step? Okay, so there's King's Curse, King Step. Let's look at the art. Let's appreciate the art first before we go into whatever this is. There's also the nose holes. I'm not into that. King Step. Resist the unspoken pressure of the monster's onslaught. Your body trembles and your mind wavers. You struggle just to stay standing against the pressure projected by the monster. Discard all unresolved hit locations. End your attack and attempt to overcome. Discard all unresolved hit locations. Okay. The other battle pressure. Then it's not natural. If the settlement innovated forbidden dance, we do not have it. So you start to sense the tempo of the monster's movements. Gain 2 tempo tokens and suffer knockback 3. We do not have forbidden dance. I was wondering what the hell was the point of forbidden dance. But now I guess it kind of makes sense. This is a weird world. And our attack, attempt to overcome. So to overcome, or add +1 to the result for each tempo. We do not have any tempo tokens, so we're just gonna roll this big old d10. Big. Oh, I just realized, like, oh, oops, it's art. It's art in the game. It's a 7. Just as you start to follow the monster's subtle movements, the tip of the Kingsman's foot hooks your ankle. You are knocked down. Gain 1 tempo token. Okay. You're knocked down, and we have a tempo token. Where the hell are the tempo tokens? What do people use for tempo tokens? Oh, they're over here. Okay. Wait, no, that's toughness tokens. Colors. So we gained a tempo token. Lovely. Okay. They may king step. They don't have to king step. Okay. Okay. That was red. I feel like I should use white as is if possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. That just to get the next battle pressure out of the way. I think I will do that. If I can hit. So we're gonna catgut bow, and that's 2. Looking at catgut bow. Also, we're gonna hide this. We don't get that anymore. Okay. Rolling 2 for catgut bow. Where's the other white? That wasn't the roll. Where's the other white? Oh, I dumped it over here. Okay. We're gonna roll 2. Lantern 5. That would be a perfect hit. If that mattered. Which doesn't matter right now. Okay. So, one of those hits, the other one does not. So that means we get to pull out another battle pressure. I think it just stays battle pressure. So we get to King Step. We end the attack. We simply roll. Wait, actually, hold on. I don't think I get to do this. Hold on. If you're the survivors adjacent to the monster, we are not adjacent, so we do not King Step. Okay. Oops. My bad. Okay. We are going to do it here. This should be fine. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. It is going to be... not the +1. We're doing Bone Axe. We're going to do double Bone Axe. Now I realize I could have just done that in the first place to try and swipe out all the battle pressures in one go. Like, that's kind of the benefit. I'm not going to hit any traps because the first 3 cards are always going to be battle pressures. So that's, I guess, is going to be the future. That is the future plan. So I believe, yeah. I'm going to be able to do this with 4 dice. I don't remember why I have a 5. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Team Slayer. So I have Bone Axe, that's 4. Unless it was... hold on. Okay, never mind. I was checking. I mean, it is a dance. It is a dance, in a way. So 7, 9, 10, that's a perfect hit. On a perfect hit, gain +2 strength until the end of the attack. I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty certain that's a perfect hit. So we gain +2 strength. So I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna clone. And just drop them down here. As a reminder to myself. Okay. And with this, because they're, wait, are they all hits? Yeah, we had to just roll a 5. So what's the hit location dex? Actually, no, it's kind of bad. Look. Any one of these could be a trap. Any one of these could be a trap. Okay, gouts of acid spew from the cracks in the monster's armor. Attacker is doomed. All survivors within 2 spaces of the monster suffer damage to a random hit location equal to the number of wounds on the wound stack. There's 0. Any survivors with a shield may elect to protect themselves and ignore this trap. Return any discarded battle pressure cards to the top of the hit location deck. Okay. Within 2 spaces of the monster. Okay, that's my 2 melee. All survivors in 2 spaces suffer damage to a number of wounds. There's no wound stack, so 0. They do not. They do not. Okay. So this is actually not the worst. This is not the worst because there was no wounds. So therefore nothing happens. But at the same time, everything gets reshuffled. I'm gonna make a little stack here and shuffle these guys too. And then put them on top. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Oh, wait, what? Okay, it's counting as a separate deck. In a way, that's actually not so bad. I'm gonna reshuffle after this. I just want to make sure I finished everything in here because I realized, like, shit, wait. We did the damage. And that's it. There's no, like, a knocking over. There's no knocking over or anything like that. It just means that the damage didn't go through. That's it. I didn't actually mean to do that, but it's not like we searched what it was anyway. Yeah, it's not like registering it as a... I'm not looking... Oh, this sucks, because it's kind of like I can't shuffle and then place on top because it's not registering it as separate, so it is just going to be a separate deck on top for now. Okay. That is the end of that. There is nothing else to be done there. As far as I'm aware. It is time to basic action. It's Survivor and Blind Spot. It does not say anything about whether there are a threat in the blind spot. So therefore, he gets bonked. Red gets bonked. Okay. Full move towards target. Make a separate attack against each survivor. Okay, so he's actually going to move backwards because he wants to be backwards. Or not backwards. He wants to be at least one step away. Separate attack against each survivor in the high limit zone, which is only 1. Speed 3, accuracy 3, damage 3. And I do not believe he can dodge because he is knocked down. Speed 3. Okay, just roll 3. 3, 3, 2. Red has an evade, so actually it has to match 4. It has to match 4. So surprisingly, none of them hit. If I'm thinking this correctly, none of them hit. Like, the evasion still applies. And that was the basic action. Next is the regular one. Wait, shit. Because I shuffled, I knew what was coming up next, and I accidentally messed that up. I can either go and dig through the deck for the card that I know was supposed to be next, or I can accept this. So I'm actually going to go digging, because it was a Lantern Mirage. Like, the rest of it, we don't know. It was Lantern Mirage. That's going to be after Cleave. Draw AI. Okay. When the... I'm going to draw an AI. It's another Cleave? It's another Cleave. I want to double check the meaning. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't say the meaning. I'm just looking at this. It's a, like, an... So the cards have symbols on them that mean things. For instance, in between pick target and the, like, full move towards target, there's a break with an arrow. That has significance. This one is a break with a warning, and it's kind of a, do I... Normally for the other ones you would play each section. Here, is this all played at the same time, roughly? I want to double check. Again, this is probably overthinking, but it's kind of a... They did this for a reason. What the hell was the reason? So I think that's a part of the monster section. Oh, okay, Big Hat. Because this is... Oh man, this is an existing world that our characters have been plonked down into roughly. And there is a good explanation for it, in a way, but that is also major spoilers. That's major spoilers. But this world has persisted. For instance, for example, this is my second cycle through, and one of the benefits of going through the same cycle, or not same cycle, but like playing again after losing, is you get to basically scavenge some of the leftovers of your previous group. So this is a world that persists through different cycles. You are probably not the first set of survivors. In fact, you're not the first set of survivors because you can find survivor remains. And also the fact that, like, the butcher exists. And the butcher is... Let me grab the butcher real quick. Butcher. Showdown, butcher. Give me butcher. Here's the butcher. This is... He's not, he is a monster now, but he once was a man. This was once a man. But I was looking up something about the monsters. Hold on. I wanted to double check something. I'm gonna move that. Hunt board. Give me symbol meanings. Give me symbol meanings. Because there's like alerts. Okay, alerts are represented by a bar with an alert symbol. Actions following an alert contain important conditional information that must be considered to determine if the action is performed. Continue to perform any further actions on the AI card unless stated otherwise. Survival may not be spent during an alert. Okay. The other ones are flows. So there's flows and alerts. One has died. One died from a singular hit. They got bonked 3 times in a single hit. But yeah, we are actively dying. No one else has taken damage. Well, actually, no, someone else did take damage. No, they just got knocked down. Look. Yeah, someone got head exploded. But I was going through Lantern Mirage, which was draw AI first. So we're going to do the AI stuff first. Okay. Closest threat in field of view in range. I guess the funny thing is, like, the basic action missed. So then we did the second action from King's Combat. I fucked this up. I didn't do the weak spot properly. God damn it, I didn't do the weak spot properly. Okay, I will remember that next time. They even specify about, like, I shouldn't say specify, but they hint and, like, oh yeah, there's something, and I completely fucking forgot. Okay. My back is fine. Okay. Closest threat in field of view and range. So that would be over here. We are going to move back one. That is really lucky. Okay, hold on. I'm going to draw a box. Because this sweep. Oh, not that. This is the sweep that he's about to perform. Just outside the boundaries there. Just outside the boundaries. Okay, speed of 3. 5, 2. That counts as a 2. I will take it. Thank you very much, Tabletop Sim. Wait, no, that's a 2. That's the 8. God damn it. I misread it. Okay. 285. And blue. Blue has evasion of 1, so it's actually 4. It doesn't affect anything. So it's just 8 and 5 hit. So that's 6 damage. Well, 3 and 3 damage. And always hits the head. That's 3 and 3. Okay. 3 and 3 on Spindle. Spindle can't dodge. Otherwise, I would. But I can't. Head. One. Doesn't matter, they're dead. Boop. Boop. Goodbye, Spindle. Okay. I know that it's a 1 in 4 and 10, which means what, 2 and 5? Still, there's the 2. That means the rest of them are not gonna hit to kill, right? Thanks, Rock. Okay, that's the cleave. The second cleave. We are gonna finish the Lantern Mirage. So he gains +3 evasion. Just gonna do 1 and clone it. And gear with the other keyword, lightheaded knockdown, which means I believe actually white is fine because they're the only one left standing who's not already knocked down, and they don't have any equipment that says no, or don't have any other equipment. So they're fine. Discard when a survivor scores a perfect hit. That's absolutely gonna happen. Absolutely gonna happen. We're gonna erase, yeah. Okay. And wait. Sorrel got knocked down during the trap, I believe. Therefore, Sorrel stands back up now. Sorrel got knocked over during the wait. No, before the trap? Sorrel got knocked down when they were doing their dance. I think. Let me check the king step. Yeah, they got a 7, which was knocked down from that. Okay, so they are standing. Okay. I'm going... there is no way. There is no way. Okay. I'm gonna do something a little dumb. I don't really have too many choices, and it's way better to attack the weak spot than it is anywhere else, I feel like. So I'm going to... Wait, evasion tokens. Oh, look at those evasion tokens! Look at those evasion tokens. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to... Did I did this properly. Okay, so dash is also fine here. unnamed survivor is going to dash. Also, I'm gonna mark down something really quickly. Like, that's the starting point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then their dash is going to be 1, 2. So they're behind. I made mistakes. And I already knew it was going to end terribly. They're not going to use the catgut bow because they dashed. And there's like very little way for that to happen. Like for me to end up in a position where they'd be able to use the catgut bow and be in the blind spot at the same time. So instead, we're going to smash with the founding stone because the founding stone, I know that the luck is a little better, but to even get the hit in, like it has to be perfect. It's either fist and tooth or this. And all I really want to do, actually, I'll fist and tooth. Yeah, I just got a crit. Okay, we're gonna fist and tooth. It's a perfect hit. Okay, so that does mean, in fact, the evasions go away because the Lantern Mirage goes, wait. Yes. Discard. Evasion tokens are gone. So that becomes a 7. I'm just double checking something really quickly in the books. Perfect hit. Okay. So in this case, like before the perfect hit, the 8 would not have hit, but now it's kind of the 8 would hit. So it kind of depends on like definitions of what happens first, like the roll and the perfect hit. Or I guess it's kind of I'll just call the Lantern 10 to be a hit. Battle pressure. Hit is canceled. We are adjacent, so we get to King Step. So we're going to roll. Where's my giant dice? Here we go. A 1. Okay. They do not have any tempo, so it's not like it gets updated. Monsters. We get brain damage. Lovely. Fuck. Flip. Okay. I am dead. I'm looking at this and thinking the only thing I can really do here is I can attack not from the back. Even the best thing I can do. Okay. I'm not going to attack from behind because I'm not actually going to be able to get any hits past the battle pressure. Because there's still 2 battle pressures left in here. And this way I still only get swept once. Okay. And like the toughness only matters if I manage to get past the battle pressure. I know it's all, I guess it's like a 6 versus a 5. That's fine. Okay, so 2 rolls. Actually, wait, hold on. I was like up here before. I could pounce. But it doesn't really get me anything. 1, 2, 3. It just gets me like, it gets me some stuff. We're gonna pounce. Against all good odds, we're gonna pounce. Accuracy and strength. So we still only roll 2 dice. It's not really gonna super matter because we're gonna not get through. 8-3, that's only 1. We king step. That was not the roll. That was me just like picking up. 8. You sense a pattern of... Wait, no, it's a 9. We get a 9 because he already has... This one already has a token, so we get a 9. You sense a pattern and foresee the monster's attempt to trip you. At the last moment, you shift your balance. Suffer 1 damage to the legs, gain 1 tempo token. Okay, so we gain a 2nd tempo token and 1 damage to legs. I don't have any armor in my legs. I don't have any armor in my legs. Okay. So close to 10. So close to 10. Okay. Not that they're gonna live through it. Time to pick target, survivor, and blind spot. Hey, it's white. Closest threat. Okay. Time to go back to something that I keep messing up. Because he's going to move back 1, he's going to be pushing someone away, and the question is, do they get knocked down and shoved like 5 off? It's part of the like movement for Showdown, I think. I also have a small cheat sheet. Because monster ran into survivor and monster did end their turn in survivor space. That's considered collision and knockback 5 directly away from monster. So yeah, shit. It's going to be a case of he's going to be knocked over here. Also, I'm erasing lines. We are going to get smashed. White. I should have made my Bloody Mary for today. So white. Speed 3. I really... Man... I'm the person in a lot of groups, and when I'm playing in like tabletop RPGs, I take, I don't want to say stupid amount of notes, but I do tend to take a lot of notes. Not necessarily battle notes, but I will take battle notes when it comes to like, oh, so other people are doing their turn. I have an idea. I don't know if I'm going to remember it in like 15 minutes by the time my turn comes up, but I will write, if I have space, I'll like write down notes on what I plan to do, or like make basically not an actual tree, but like a little mental tree of like, okay, if this person does this, I could do that. To try and make my section snappier. Plumb line. I do have plumb line. I have a lot of alcohol options. I have a lot. I just happen to have a Bloody Mary mix, and it's kind of it's Kingdom Death Monster. It's fitting. It's fitting. But yeah, I have some ancient plum wine. I also have some soju and cider. But, like, cider is not harder than wine. I don't have a whole lot of wine right now, actually. Okay. Shit, did I roll? I think I rolled. This is the other problem. Okay, 8, 3, 2. Like, did I do the thing? I said stuff. Okay. But yeah, no. It's helpful to have notes, though, on a lot of things. You ever have a DM who gives you notes like, okay, an NPC is asking you to find a book in someone else's library, like, oh, it's like, or not in someone else's library, it's in their library, but they can't access it for whatever reason. Like, oh, go to like the 3rd shelf from the right, and it's like the 4th shelf up, and it's like 5 books in. You wish you took notes on that when you have to start searching that book later, and DM's like, hey, so where are you gonna search? You have a time limit. You have a time limit. Being able to bust out, ah, yes, it was approximately here. Yeah. The DM should, are you paying attention list? Uh-huh. I had pages for, like, NPCs and everything. I was the one who was asking, hey, wait, why is this old priestly man not afraid to go out in the creepy-ass woods in the middle of this, like, haunted island where there's zombies wandering around at night? Why isn't he afraid? It was not DM oversight. There was an actual really good reason why he was not afraid. The DM just like, I wonder. I did actually have Burning Hands. That was my, like, #1 spell in that game. I was a wizard, which is also why I was taking notes. I take notes regardless of what class, but, like, I can write them more, I don't say in character, but more of a case of, it makes more sense to, like, splurge out the random information that you saved when you're playing the intelligent character than if you're playing, like, the not exactly dropped int, but, like, did not really pick int as a thing for your fighter class, for your fighter. This is the sweep. You need to hit 3. White has 0 evasion. 0 evasion. So that means 2 of these hit. That is bash and knockback. 3 damage. Okay. It's like the first time this has actually really hit. Body. So 6 damage on the body. Woohoo! We roll on the chart. What's the body damage? Do we get insta-killed? Do we get insta-killed? 6. Disemboweled. Okay. Your movement is reduced to 1 until the showdown ends. Gain 1 bleeding token. Skip the next hunt. If you suffer disembowel during a showdown, at least one other survivor must live to the end of that showdown to carry you back toward the settlements. Otherwise, at the end of the showdown, you are lost. Dead. Where is disemboweled? Disemboweled. I had 2 insta-kills. 2, I mean, it was headshots. It was headshots. I'm not dead yet, but I am severely hobbled. They said something about bleeding tokens too. Hold on. One bleeding token. All that and 1 bleeding token. There was something else. Is it? Oh, skip the next hunt. Yeah. Because we're totally going to survive to the next hunt. That was the basic action. Bash and knockback 5. Okay. So that was the basic action. Next we do AI. Oh boy, what is it? Trip! Who's getting tripped? Furthest threat in range. There is no threat in range. They're both too far away. So instead they're just going to guard. Okay. Guard. +5 toughness. +5 toughness. Humans have something like the cat's primordial approach. Oh, that's a lifer. See, have you heard of Kingdom Death? Kingdom Death Monster! I'm suffering. I'm suffering. This is a slow death. It was very fast. It's like 3 turns in. The primordial pouch thing, I know that people are like, oh, that's why women have that like poofy bit, and it's kind of, that's where their womb is, and it's kind of like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So we don't trip. We just guard. Women are kangaroos. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that real quick. I'm thinking of a story that someone told me once about their wife getting a C-section and how weird it was to see their wife with their internal organs out. You know, a little bit like our disemboweled condition right here. And the wife being, I think she was still like awake enough or something like that. But like, because the wife had kids, the wife had twins, and so it was like a difficult birth. And just like, yep, that there is my wife with her womb out. Just full on, like it's still attached. It's just kind of like sitting on her stomach. And that's just the primordial pouch thing. And just like, imagine you had like a little pouch to keep all your organs in like that. You could just like open up your pouch and then like, God, what would you even do? Okay, I just thought of something you could do depending on what your organs are. It's just kind of an, ew, okay. Isn't that what Egyptians did? Do they have like little windows to the organs? How can you say you love her if you won't hold your organs in? That's what intimacy is in Kingdom Death. Betrayal Legacy. I haven't played Betrayal Legacy. I have a difficult enough time nowadays getting Betrayal on the table. Mostly, not like we've overplayed it, more so just that we have so many other games. The last game that we played was... it was something... Oh, right, we were introducing someone new to Coup. Basic Coup. It's full of icky goo. Sometimes there's a baby in there. Put their organs in jars. Oh, but that's not the same, though. Like, the organ still has to be, like, attached. I actually don't know too much about other people playing board games online. I know someone else who plays Kingdom Death on stream. Paper Bag, I've talked about him. He's playing the Sun campaign. He's playing the Sun campaign. He's already lost once, but he's started up another one. And he's way more competent than I am. Way more competent. If you want to see a competent Kingdom Death monster player, he plays like on Monday nights at like 3:30 EDT. I haven't really checked that. I only really check that up if I need like help on how to play something. Or, more importantly, how to put a board game away properly, because there's been a lot of times where it's like, how do I put this stuff in a box? How do you put it in a box? How does it fit? Man. Yeah. No, Azure, it's like way later. So we watch on Mondays in the Discord, we watch anime or other things, but lately it's been a lot of anime. And we've been watching After School Dice Club, which is Japanese girls playing board games. It's an anime all about cute girls playing board games. It's at 7:30 EDT. But Paper Bag plays well, wait. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, does he play like Sunday night? Or like Monday really early morning? Or does he... I think he plays Monday really early morning. So I guess it's like it's different time thing. Like a very weird thing. Man, I don't know what time is. Thank you for the follow, Sessa Lifer. Or is it Sessa... Meh. Blech. Sassalifer? Sassalifer. They're playing real board games. It was really fun to look through and see like, oh, there's the Witcher board game. I played that. Oh, it's Scythe. I played that. I've not played Rococo. And they had, I don't think they're going to be playing any games I've personally played, but the manga they have. And then there's one that would be fun to try and play, but I've never gotten to. Sassalifer? Okay. Okay. That's how I initially read it. But I'd like to be sure because there's even still now people whose names I really fuck up. Yeah. KDM Custom Dividers. I was helping someone put together a root box. That was a lot easier than like the wingspan box was a pain in the ass. That one had very little description of what to do. I'm foreselling my ends, so I'm disemboweled. And that was the one card. Trip did not end up happening. I think now I'm just looking at this and being like, okay, so what happened? Yeah, stalling. What happened during the last section? How did people fall is the question. If I look back at, not this, but if I look back at the King's Step, it's going to be a case of I believe Red got bonked when... Okay, so they're actually, you know what? This is a shit turn because no one's doing anything here. No one's doing anything here. They were both knocked down during the monster's turn. So they don't get back up yet. They don't get back up yet. This sucks. Yeah, the cat. The kangaroo has to like crawl all the way into the pouch too. Like baby's first journey. It's only a couple feet. But damn, when you're like an inch big, it's a long way to walk, or it's a long way to crawl. Okay. Yeah. They don't get to do anything, as far as I'm aware, because they're knocked down, and there's no way to unknock down, and they're both knocked down. Which means it's time for Kingsman again, which means basic action. Survivor in blind spot, closest threat, no target guard. They're just gonna guard. There's no one to closest threat. There's no threat. So instead, he keeps his 5 toughness. And now... That was the basic action. He still draws an AI deck card. Wait, actually, no, it says he ends its turn. Fuck. Okay, I didn't actually read what the AI deck said, but he ends his turn with guarding. Because, like, okay, draw AI is normal, but yeah, I don't think that works. What is with this? These are just going to get put back on top. They get flipped. He cannot move. He cannot attack. White cannot attack this round with the bow. Not that we really want to. I'm like one short, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I could do something a little dumb. I might do something a little dumb. Again, I might only move up a little bit and then set up a pounce. But again, I'm not going to get through the battle pressure with it. I'm not going to get through the battle pressure. Oh, God. I'll do it anyway. The fact that I've lost like 2 survival just to exploding heads. Okay, so 1, 2, Or rather, 1 for the regular movement. 1, 2, 3. That's the pounce. Pounce is gonna be... Actually, he's got a shit ton of... doesn't fucking matter. He's got a shit ton of toughness. I'm gonna move this down. Gonna roll 2 for the King Spear. A skull and a 3. Neither of those actually hit, so it does not matter. Nothing in this game matters. Okay. Wait, one can only move once anyway! One can only move once anyway because they're disemboweled. Oh, fuck. They can only move 1. They're gonna crawl up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 6 away. Is that the Slenderman one? I did look up a little bit. And saw that you could do like Slenderman instead, I think. That's the end of this. There's nothing else to be done. Actually, wait, that's not true. There is like 1 or 2 things I could do. I'm gonna actually bandage to remove a bleeding token, so Lisa won't bleed to death. On white. The other option I could do, theoretically... I forgot. I took the frenzy potion away from Sorrel. I gave it to Spindle because Spindle can't use survival anyway, so like half frenzy's downside is gone. Yeah. I can't even like bandage my entrails back in, roughly. Okay. Until, when is it? The... Start. Okay, so these are gone. We're just gonna get moved up here. So basic action, Survivor and Blind Spot. There we go. I was just double checking. It's like, wait, shit, I didn't apply the blind spot, but considering it was a 3 and a 1, even the 4 would not have met the 5 that I needed, so it didn't matter. But even like the weak spot thing didn't matter either because I didn't cut through enough. Okay. Survivor and blind spot. Turn around. We are going to... Have a good night, Big Hat. Thank you. Move back 1. Sweep. Roll 3. 10, 9, 7. That's 3 hits. That's straight up 3 hits on red. Even with the evasion that they currently have. Where do those 3 hits happen? First one happens at body. Second one is going to be body. Third one is going to be legs. Okay. Body, body, legs. I can only dodge 1. I'm going to dodge 1. I'm going to dodge legs for now. 1, 2, 3. 1 body. Oh, that was a flip, not a roll. 4. Gaping chest wounds. Suffer -1 permanent strength. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleeding token. Okay. Gaping chest wounds. Gaping chest wound. Gaping chest wound. Gaping chest wounds. Actually, I guess that's considered an ability impairment. Like 1 more minute strength. Okay. That was Sorrel's base. That was the basic action. Also, flip. Knockback 5. Now for the AI deck. Hammer. Pick target, closest knockdown survivor in range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're way too far out for that. Closest threat in range. Actually, wait. I may have been like slightly miscalculating this because like closest knockdown survivor in range. If I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is still in range. So actually that's fine. I'm going to pick on red because that's what we have to do. Move and attack. Okay, so move, attack, 3, 3, 3. Reduce armor at this location to 0 before applying damage. Okay. 4, 9, 10. Okay. 4, 9, 10. Concerning the evasion, even the 4 still hits. Damage of 3. I've already dodged. This location is 0 before applying damage. Okay. The first set of 3 is at the body. It's a 6. Disembowels. Okay, I'm gonna clone a card. We also got a bleeding token, I believe, for that. Let me double check. Skip the next hunt. Disemboweled with a hammer. Mm-hmm. That was 1. 2. Arms. Okay. I believe this said what? Reduce armor. So it just like immediately destroys the armor. So we roll on the arms. It's a 5. Ruptured muscle, a painful rip. The arm hangs limp. You can no longer activate fighting arts. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. Gain 1 bleeding token. I might actually just bleed to death. It was... what was it called again? Ruptured muscle. Okay. And we have one more hit. It's the head. We already had 2. Do we get a third one? 6. Death. You won't hear it coming. Suffer -1 permanent evasion. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. Gain 1 bleeding token. It's 5 when you're dead, right? Not 4. Death. I dropped that in the wrong thing. And all this happening, like, straight in front of everyone else. This is in the middle of the village, basically. This whole entire thing. No, it's not a good time. But that's it. He is getting absolutely mauled. He can only just crawl. Okay, he can only crawl. He can't even attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's no way. I could dash. I could dash another spot. Can I? I have not wounded a single time. My wound stack is empty. My wound stack is empty. In a way, the hammer makes sense since they are essentially hammering us down a bit. 8 people is too many. The 7 is not enough. You want me to have half a person? I mean, like, I'm effectively having almost half a person here. Just gotta earn a couple more dismemberment parts. Just Damn, okay. I honestly don't think, even if I were to dash, I don't think I'd be able to get close enough in a reasonable amount of time. But I'm gonna try it anyway. We're gonna dash. Dash. I fucked up the... I got someone dead so early. I haven't been able to, like, get through the battle pressure. Oh, I did once and I triggered a trap. I triggered a trap the one time I went through the battle pressure. Not yet, not yet. No one has lost an arm yet. Okay. Basic action, survivor and blind spot. There's no one. Closest threat. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is slightly too far away for them to be good. That's like 2 spots too many. Okay, so they're just going to guard. Which means... Oh, shit. Time for Sorrel to flip. Sorrel can only move 1. This is going to be painful. Sorrel can only move 1. Oh, I also did not mark the evasion. I can at least move close, and I can attack, but I won't be able to do any damage. Actually, I can just attack from here. And then move back, theoretically. If I move forward, though, I'm going to be pushing him back. So I might do that. But he has so much toughness up. I'm going to try anyway. I do kind of want to see about the King Step fighting art. I'm going to actually do this. We're going to move 1 closer. We're going to attack. What's up? I am dying. I am dying. In Kingdom Death Monster. A 5 and an 8. Both of those hit. That means battle pressure. King Step. Roll for King Step. That's an 8. It's a 10. It's a 10. That was almost bad. You grasp the pattern behind the monster's fine movements, a rhythm that lets you control the pace of the fight. You have overcome the battle pressure and learned something valuable. Gain the King Step secret fighting art. Except I can't use secret fighting arts because of my issues, my ruptured muscles. Damn, okay. I'm gonna have it, but I won't be able to activate it. Let's take a look at what King Step is. Whenever you attack, you may discard any number of battle pressure hit locations drawn and draw an equal number of new hit locations. Whenever you attack, after drawing hit locations, but before rolling to wounds, you may choose 1 hit location drawn and discard it to draw a new hit location. Traps will cancel these effects. Huh. Yeah, except I can't because I'm not supposed to use fighting arts because of my ruptured muscle. So it's useless. It is useless. The game is over. This is over. It's just a question of how bad. Because at this point, it's pretty much pinpointed damage. Okay. I don't remember if I moved him yet. I think even if I were to move him 1 closer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's still too far away. Thank you for the water. Thank you for the water. Okay. Everyone's standing. Full move toward... Okay. Survivor and blind spot. There is no survivor and blind spot. Closest threat. Full move towards target. We're going to move back one, actually. We are going to sweep. 3-3. Roll 3. It is 3, 8, 10. Okay. This is a hell of a way to wake up. Okay. 3, 8, 10. Literally all of those hit. Just double checking. I have no evasion left. It is 3 damage. And for the basic action is... Okay, bash and knock back. Okay. 3 damage. I still have a dodge left. But at this point, it's kind of a... Body. Okay. Body. Legs. We're gonna dodge legs, and we're gonna eat 2 body shots. Not the delicious kind. Okay. Body shot 1 is a 2. Instant death. Okay. Red is dead. Red is dead. And now we only have white left on the board. That was the basic action. Died fighting. Yeah. All of them have died fighting in this battle. Mostly, I think. He died in his face. White is, in fact, disemboweled. So it really is a case of, like, white is going to be dead out of this regardless. Yeah, they're gonna die either way. What is the next? I haven't seen all the AI cards yet. Closest threat and field of view and range. In field of view. I keep forgetting what the field of view looks like. Okay. Field of view. They can still see him. Okay. Closest threat. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is fine. Full move towards target. Make a separate attack against each survivor. Yep. 3, 3, 3. How many of these hit? 10, 3, 9. 10, 3, 9. All 3 hit. Where do they hit? Bash, bleed 2, and knockback 5. Damn. Okay. Well, let's move these dice over real quick. It's probably going to be over with this. Body. 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 3 body shots. We're going to dodge a body shot. So I only roll twice on the table. A 7. Ruptured spleen. Vicious body blow. Skip the next hunt. Or get too bleeding. 1, 2. I'm not going to grab the card yet because for all I know, I could die. 8. Ruptured rib. Another bleeding token. I get 1 permanent speed. I believe that this is actually going to kill me because I'm going to have bleed 2. Yeah, this is death. Ruptured spleen, broken ribs. Bleed 2, applied. White is dead. White bleeds out. Like, out of all the things here, white bleeds out. Okay. We got to see the king step. Okay. Defeat. The king's man rudely breaks something as it leaves the settlement. If the settlement innovated pottery, return it to the innovation deck. We did not, in fact, innovate pottery. No rewards. Just this. It's armored strangers, right? Armored strangers. So we don't have the pottery issue. So we only suffered a loss of 4 as opposed to 5. After the showdown, heal the returning survive. No one's returning. Resume settlement phase of the update death count step. Yeah, they're adding insult to injury. I just added insult to injury. Okay. I'm gonna clean up the hunts, I think. Or clean up the showdown. We're gonna clean it up. So, back to settlement, back to settlement, back to settlement. Back to settlement. Okay. 4 free resources, you're right. 1 basic resource. None of those things happens. I'm gonna reset this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got love juice, question marks, monster organs, and monster hides. Just what everyone wants after we could love juice a couple times after this. I know a bunch of people just died, but like, you know, we gotta repopulate the village. So chop chop. 5 living survivors. 5? Oh shit, I didn't mark this one as dead. I'm pretty certain this is the one. Okay, yeah, because I sent out 4 and we started with 8. This is the number it has to be. Okay. Timeline time. It is time for murder. Murder. Yeah, because murder's already out. Murder! Someone in the settlement has been murdered. The survivor with the highest hunt XP is the victim. They are dead. The murderer, the survivor with the highest insanity, was caught in the act and is awaiting punishment. Select the table that corresponds with your settlement's society principle and roll 1d10 to determine the fate of the murderer. We don't have a society principle. We have not made it that far. So we just need to pick out highest hunt XP and highest insanity. Okay, Privet is obviously the most insane. So I'm gonna spawn Privet real quick. Actually, I'm gonna... Can I, like, kill and reset? Okay, so Privet is here. And otherwise, I feel like because Privet is the clear murderer, it means that she can't also be the victim. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna roll between the rest. So I'm going to do it like whoever rolls the lowest among these 3. So like Moss, actually Moss is gonna be green, Hope is gonna be blue, and Lovage is gonna be red. Thematically appropriate for their namesakes. Whoever rolls the lowest is gonna be murdered. Okay, 6, 1, 3. Hope is murdered. Privet murders Hope. Okay. This is in a way lucky. No, we still have a male. We're still gonna have a male and a female after this. Moss and Lovage are fine. It's just Hope and Privet. Okay. Hope dies. Hope's dead. Actually, I'm gonna... I don't need to do that. So, we have no principle for the murder. We're gonna roll a 1d10 to see what happens. Is Privet going to die from this? Roll. It's a 9! The murderer is heralded as the fiercest warrior in the settlement. They gain +1 permanent strength, +1 courage and understanding, and a skull helm gear card. Add this element event to the timeline 1z 5 years from now. Heh. Okay. So we get to add another murder. Wait, it said 1z 5 years from now? 1z 5 years. Okay. 1z 5. I know we don't have a d5. We're just going to divide by next year. In 1 year, there's going to be another murder. Oh, I have dash though. I don't remember how I have dash, but I have dash. Oh, yeah, it's the paint. Okay. +1 strength, +1 courage, understanding. Actually, I'm gonna move this card down so I can have a better look at it when I'm fussing with this, because damn. Oh, come on. Oh, they get to do the courage and understanding boxes. They get to do courage and understanding boxes. Okay. It's been a little while. I thought this song was something else, honestly. Like, listening to this, it's kind of, oh man, maybe I could add that song in here. It might be a little bit much. I wonder if I can remember the name of it. Give me seconds. If any of you play Final Fantasy XIV, this song just very briefly reminded me of the lighthouse on Hard. This song. It's the female vocals, really. But I don't remember the name of it. The Limson Laminson one. It's not the Keep. It's not Temptara. Is it Hullbreaker? No, Pharaoh Sirius. It's Pharaoh Sirius is what I'm thinking of. Is there in fact a Pharaoh? There is a Pharaoh Sirius. Like, is there a hard version? Like, separate? Do they even talk about what the music is for this? Yeah, and wait. Is there only Pharaoh Series? Oh, okay, yeah, so it's a level 60 dungeon when it's hard. What is the music? Tell me what the music is for Pharaoh Sirius. Let's see. A Light in the Storm or Upon the Rocks? Okay, I just want to add these real quick to the list. If I can. Oh, I had to grind it for Blue Mage shenaniganry, I think. I think it was the hard version, but I could be wrong. But like, that entire dungeon is also that's pretty good. Upon the Rocks. No, I want Upon the Rocks. Give me Upon the Rocks. I don't know for certain if these are the right songs. Because there's also a third one. Through the Gloom. And I don't remember if Through the Gloom is a song for, like, generally a dungeon song, or if it's, like, a specialty one. Because sometimes, like, there's the... There's a general track that they play, and then they have separate tracks for the bosses, but usually for a particular release, they have the same track for the same, like, for general bosses. I think that even the final bosses all usually use the same track across an expansion. It's been a little while. I haven't run dungeons in a while. I've been fishing. Okay. I also need the Skull Helm gear card. Skull Helm. Where the hell is the Skull Helm gear card? I wonder if that's considered, like, rare gear? Okay, no. It's not promo gear, I'm guessing. Is it considered part of something in here? Okay, it's just a regular bonesmith thing. Woo! I gained a free helmet. That was just like base material. Okay. Are you going to be playing the new expansion, Dawn Trail? Freshly cleaned. Yeah. Ew. It's been a little while since I've done this, so it's kind of like, shit. Courage is... Is it like bold and insight? It's bold and insight, right? Like one for each. Like bold is courage, insight is understanding. Okay, so we did a showdown, so... Well... It was during the settlement phase that it happened. It was a showdown though, so it's kind of like... Is it really considered, therefore, like, settlement? Player's choice. Oh wait, no, it was murder. It was murder, therefore it's settlement. It's settlement. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so we have matchmaker, and we're gonna roll. It's a 3. We can reroll a endeavor result the settlement phase, so we're gonna grab the matchmaker card. That is... Is it an ability? It is. And we get to roll on insight, which is going to be... I'm gonna actually drop that there to remind myself. Insight. It was during the settlement phase, so she gets the hunt, which once filled you with inexorable. The hunt, which once filled you with inexorable dread, takes on a new dimension. Your expeditions outside the settlement inspire you with curiosity and wonder. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below. Tinker. You are a returning survivor. Gain +1 endeavor to use the settlement phase. So we gain Tinker. And we gain a permanent accuracy. Okay. Tinker, tinker, tinker. It's really cute. Like, the Tinker art is really cute. She's holding him. Oh, look! It fits with the skull helm thing, too. It fits with the skull helm thing. Okay. And now we are free to do the rest of it, because we have finished the murder. And we can finish the rest of the settlement phase. We've done the events. We had endeavors over here. We updated the timeline. We don't have anything for lights in the sky. I have so many more things to do before deciding on the next hunt. Check milestones. I do not believe we have any milestones set. Have a good night, Orange. Development. Endeavors, innovate, build. Yeah. I have a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of people to do this stuff with. I'm gonna return this person back. I have a whole bunch of shit. We're gonna love juice. We're gonna love juice to try and make babies. Okay. So Moss and Privet Sure. Moss and Privet are gonna try. I believe they can consume. Oh shit, he may not be able to consume. Hold on. I might have a problem in that my male survivor cannot consume. The settlement has consume. You can no longer consume or be affected by events that require you to consume. The love juice, they must be able to consume. He cannot drink. He cannot consume the love juice. I only have 2 women otherwise. I only have 2 women. Yeah, rip. Rip, rip, rip. I have love juice. That cannot be used for that. Monster organs, monster hides, shimmering veins, great cat stuff, the acanthus. We got another acanthus, yay! There is I don't want to say a slight issue with that necessarily, but if you're talking about something where like you get the wait, no, I'm thinking of the one where you get like the baby fox girl. I don't have that. I can't do that anymore. I fucked up on a previous run and I didn't get it back. Okay. Let's see. I guess worst case scenario, I should at least innovate. We have plenty of stuff to innovate with. We are going to use... Oh, I have a lot of great cat bones. I don't... Okay, monster hide. A monster organ. I don't have anything that's not like a great cat bone. Huh. So I guess I'm using great cat bones for this. Actually, maybe I should... Because the thing is, like, if I want stuff with a great cat bone, I can make some more equipment with great cat bone. I can make more kings. I can make a helm. I don't know if I need 3. I guess I was fishing for the lion claws, and I didn't really get any more of those. I don't have any teeth either. So I think I'll be fine with using one of the great cat bones for this. We're going to innovate. Monster hide, monster organ, great cat bones. Boop. Deleted. Draw 2 innovation cards. 1, 2. Actually, wait, I think I have something that allows me to grab another one. So we have heat. Additional 2 innovation cards to choose from. Right, symposium. We still only get to choose 1. Face painting, shrine, partnership, and storytelling. I'm actually going to move them this way. So, face painting, art, paint consequence, battle paint, Founder's Eye. So we could theoretically get departing survivors get +2 survival, +1 insanity. Or Founder's Eye. Gain +1 rolls. Gain +1 to all rolls on the intimacy story event to the settlement phase. Shrine. Departing survivors get an insanity, or they can get a additional armor point to all hit locations. Partnership. Nominate 2 survivors. They pair off, and each survivor gains the partner ability. A survivor may be nominated for partnership once per lifetime. Partner. Partner's name. When you both arrive, gain survival up to the survival limit. Partners may only nominate each other for intimacy. When a partner dies, the remaining partner gains a random disorder and loses this ability. Yeah, partner is definitely not what we want to do. So storytelling would be another option. Survival limit +1. Gain +1 understanding. All departing survivors gain +3 insanity. Or white speaker. Add storytelling consequences to the innovation deck. That's 2. Huh. They're a stone statue, that's why. These are statues too. None of these are actual people, they're all stone. Hello, Roguts. I know you've been here for a little bit, but... yeah. I can see why Shrine would be the best. Worst case, you get insanity. Best case, you get basically a free layer of armor on everything. So these are going to get flipped and put back. We're going to add Inner Lantern. If you don't have... Huh. Okay. It's a Faith Inner Lantern consequence, but how did I end up putting this in my deck? I don't know how this ended up in my deck. Okay, Shrine consequences. How else do you normally get it? Like, what normally leads to Shrine? Faith. Inner Lantern. What is the Inner Lantern? Inner Lantern is in the deck by default. Okay. So, wait. I suppose the question is, what Faith? Faith. How did Faith get in here? Because I have Inner Lantern in here too. And Scarification. So it may have been... I don't know if there's some sort of event that allows me to do that. Faith is not a thing? Huh. Huh. So again, I don't know why I have this. Unless I had something that allowed me to add Inner Lantern consequences without actually having it. That seems like the most likely thing. Which I would have to go look back. I don't keep notes as to this sort of thing. There's usually people who keep things on board. So how would I have gotten that? I want to double check though, because there has to be a reason why I have Inner Faith consequences in that deck. For like multiple things. Or not Inner Faith, Inner Lantern consequences. Kingdom Death. Or not consequences? Shit. Yeah, it is consequence. Okay. The other option I have There is no way? Oh, shit. I'm gonna write notes myself to double check for that later. Okay, face painting, pictograph, inner lantern, and scrap smelting. There have been people have told me things and then it turned out to not, I don't want to say not exactly be true, but just like there was some sort of edge case or something. So it's just kind of, it is entirely possible. Pictograph. When the start of a survivor's act, they may decide to skip their act and run away. God. Face painting, scrap smelting. Inner lantern. The settlement finds the light within. All survivors gain the surge survival action. Inner lantern. Have a good night, coffee. Pictograph would also be good. Thank you for the water. This is the last of the water. And thank you for the stretch. Why? Why? Okay. We're not going to last much longer anyway. Inner lantern, inner lantern. That's it. Have a good night, Azure. Sleep well. Okay. That's done. We have innovated. We have a lot of stuff we could start building things. We can afford to start building things. We have a ton of iron. Well, we don't have a ton. We have some iron. We have some lanterns. I think I remember looking through some of the equipment for like some of the other stuff. Like if I build a leather worker or a weapon crafter or a stone circle. Do I have heat? I have the... Yeah, I do have heat. Also, I didn't gain anything else. We just gained surge. We gained surge. These get to go back. I mean, for all the time I'm going to have it, I have 3 survivors left. 3 survivors left. I think that one of them cannot use their... No. I thought that one of them had trouble. with their stuff. With like one of them can't encourage. Okay, fine. I thought there was something else though. I thought one of them had the things where they could not. The brain hemorrhage, internal hemorrhage. But they're dead. They're dead now. They're all dead now. 3 bone and a hide. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the weapon crafter, leather worker, and stone circle to see what we've got in terms of stuff. No, over here. If I even want to bother making them. Because I think I remember looking and being like, it's not worth what I got right now. Now I have a ton of stuff, but not a lot to use on. Right, yeah, I remember looking at this and thinking like, wow, this would be cool. This would be great if I had stuff. Also, like, okay, right, stone circle needs stuff that is from the antelope, which I have not dealt with yet. I haven't done much for that. So, basically, stone circle is out. I think it's out. Versus what version? Leather worker, weapon crafter. I could do some stuff with this. I can make a zambato. Is it worthwhile? And here, it's basically all leather stuff again. And requires ammonia, which I do not have. I can't keep up with these board game updates. I can't keep up with these board game updates. I know it is an old game, though. I shouldn't say old. It's not like it's that old in the grand scheme of board games, but more like it is celebrating its 10-year anniversary, right? And they're up to 1.6. I don't know what versioning number, if they just started with 1.0 for like the initial Kickstarter version. And the... what is it? I know 1.5, that's like the gambler's chest, right? So it's a bit of a... How long has Gambler's Chest been out? Because 2.0? Oh, 2.0 is Gamblers? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing on the timeline for that. I've not been around long enough to fully understand the timeline and all the extra pieces. I haven't studied it. Gold smoke. Gold smoke. You're talking about... Wait. Okay. That's the one that made it up to 30, I guess, then? The base game? Because Gold Smoke is, like, the last nemesis on the timeline here. Because 1.0 only went up... The base one went up to, what, 20? 1.6 is balanced version 1.5. Lovely. Okay. Let's do a deeper dive into that. I guess it's also going to be a question of like, okay, I have 3 people alive. 3 people left alive. What equipment do I want to upgrade on them? You can. Thank you. I will copy that down. I don't know if I'll be able to actually upgrade because of copying information across. Might be a little annoying, depending. But at the same time, it's kind of like, this might be the best time because I only have 3 survivors. There's a lot less to deal with. And also, I have been watching someone playing on the official tabletop sim, so it's kind of a maybe I'll switch over to that. It's supposed to be getting better. It's supposed to be better. I'm just gonna be finishing out this element and doing a rough look at like what I want to hit next for a hunt. But I am not feeling so hot about it just because we're down to 3. We're down to 3 and we can only replace through hunt events and stuff. I'm actually going to take a look at the round leather shield. Add 1 to all hit locations. Spends 1 to ignore 1 hit location. Or sorry, spends block 1. Spends an activation to ignore 1 hit the next time you are attacked. Lasts until your next act. You cannot use block more than once per attack. Let me see if I can actually copy this. Ah! That is not the link. Okay. Thank you. I'll take a look. Just seeing the shields being worthwhile on that one fight, I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile in the future. But it's also a melee thing? It's a melee piece. Interesting. I could upgrade. Leather? Wait. Oh. That's the problem. You need leather. I don't have ammonia. This is garbage. Okay, I can't actually do anything with any of these because I don't have any leather. I don't have any ammonia. Okay. So, leather worker is out because I can't do that. I think that was honestly the problem with a lot of stuff. Like, yay, I have heat. I can make this. I can make these. But I think part of it was I don't have a lot of the materials for this. I can make scrap sword and scrap daggers and sambato. Yeah, I know it has to be through innovation. I didn't know about the line random event hunt. I'm guessing it's something to do with cat piss, though. We do have some scrap. We have a little bit of scrap, so we can actually make some stuff with that. I don't remember if it was really worth it. So I think I'm going to build the weapon crafter. And that's going to be 3 bone and a hide. I actually won't have any bone really left after that. I have very little bones otherwise, so I could use like... Oh man, if I do that... Zambato requires a cat bone and 2 hides. Okay. If I use both my question mark both my question marks and the great cat bones, that will be enough to build it. I also have a skull helm. Right, okay. I'm gonna look at the Zambato again. Slow, frail, deadly. It's a grand weapon. I don't remember if anyone has grand weapon stuff. They have matchmaker, clutch fighter, monster claw style. Okay. I don't think anyone has any sort of weapon proficiency stuff going on. I'm gonna just spawn them. There's only 3. Moss. spears. Spear, spear, bow. I'm actually doing pretty well on hide. And I know that the shimmering mane doesn't actually really give me anything. It gives me the, what is it? The lion headdress. I remember looking at it and thinking like, Whenever you wound, inflict an additional wound. Slow, frail, deadly. I'm gonna look it up. Slow, frail, deadly. Slow. I mean, frail is going to be the, if you fuck up too much, you're gonna destroy it. Or is it the weak point one? It's the weak point. Like, if you hit a weak point with the frail, it will shatter. Yeah. A super dense location. Slow. Wise. Slow, 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 slow. Slow weapons always have an attack speed of 1. Do not add speed mods. It was slow, frail, deadly. Okay, deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Gain +1 luck while attacking with this weapon. This increases the odds of inflicting critical wounds. Weapon, melee, ground weapon, two-handed bow. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I don't know if the lion has a super dense hit location. I know I just built this, but now I'm looking like maybe I should do something else. Okay. Scrap sword, scrap dagger. Counter-weighted axe. I'm just gonna pull out all of these things so I can take a good look. All the ones I know I can build anyway. I know I can't build a rainbow katana or a blood sheath, but I can build like a whistling mace. What is a finger of... Okay, I cannot build a finger of God. I can build skullcap hammer, I believe. And a scrap. Scrap. Okay. I believe this is it. I haven't done anything with that for a while. On a perfect hit, do not draw a hit location. Monster suffers 1 wound. I had a dual axe fighter. She could pair weapons that didn't normally have paired. Counterweighted axe would have been beautiful. Counterweighted axes would have been beautiful. Reach of 2 as well. Oh, well, she would never actually been able to do that because they're two-handed. Never mind. They're two-handed, so that would not have worked. She was doing it with the regular axes, though, just because I was able to make 2. On perfect hit, edge sharpens, gain +4 strength, gains deadly if you have some markers. This has a lot of good stuff. I like counter-weighted axe. Have a good night, Frog. It's not as good. It's a living game, for real. Scrap dagger. Actually, with the knowledge that, like, oh, if I'm going to be upgrading, some of this stuff might change, I think I'm actually going to hold off on making any more decisions on this until I do that. Can I just, like... No. Not exactly. Can I... No, I can't. There's no option. Fuck. is messed up. Okay. So I built the weapon crafter at least. But I'm not going to do... I'm going to delete these. I'm not going to do anything further. So I still have I have 1 Endeavor token left. I have 1 Endeavor token left. What can I use it on? Real quick. Is there anything I want to use on? Not Skinnery, not Organ Grinder. Like, not the, building. More of a, I could Augury. I could Augury, which could allow me to Intimacy. I'll take a look. I'll take a look at the different versions. Okay. I could Shared Experience, but they need to have more experience, and I do not actually believe that's going to be the case with any of these. I think that they all have the same they literally all have... Okay, we cannot Shared Experience. I'm looking at all the options available. So we cannot Shared Experience. We've already built. No point in building these two. I can make a Stone Nose, or I can Augury. I think, in fact, I'm going to Augury and pray for a baby. I'm going to pray for a baby. Please. Please. Please give me a baby. A chance at a baby, actually. Just give me a chance at a baby. Wait, who's got the understanding of 3 or higher? No one has understanding of 3 or higher, do they? 1? Oh, wait. Privet! Privet's insane. Well, she's actually... Well, yeah, actually, she's insane. Privet is insane. She's the only one with understanding that's high enough for that. So we're gonna roll Augury with Privet. I know the other option is Stone Noses. I already have a Stone Nose. I can make more Stone Noses, but 9, 10. It's a 10. We get Intimacy. We get Intimacy. Okay. We get Intimacy. Augury does not cost anything else. It's literally just an Endeavor. I'm going to delete this Endeavor. We have spent it. We are making baby. We are making baby. Maybe. Okay. Couple cannot bear. We do have a male. He just cannot consume, therefore no love juice, but he can still Intimacy with... Actually, I also have Matchmaker. Fuck. I haven't been looking at Matchmaker. I've got multiple Matchmakers. But they weren't returning. They weren't returning, so it didn't count. Damn, okay. So. Baby. Moss and Privet. I honestly don't remember. I know I had like a little lineage going on. Like, I think Moss has already been a dad. In fact, we're not going to think about that anymore. We're not going to think about that anymore. This is Kingdom Death rules. 8. I'm going to roll again with this one too. 6. Okay. We do not have a bed. We do not have a bed. But we get a population. And we get they get 10 survival each. So they just get up to 6. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Yeah, basically spawn. Baby, you are player number 4. Congrats. Baby doesn't have a name on purpose. Baby does not have a name on purpose. I know there's an event that or at least right now, Baby does not have a name on purpose. I might change that depending on how things go. Because there was an event where it's like, hey, if you have an unnamed survivor, that gives you something extra. Versus if that's gone in like the next versions that I pick, then there's no point to having an unnamed survivor. Give me that +1. Give me that bonus. Okay. We have spent the endeavors. We have not built other stuff. I will do some research as to what edition to upgrade to. And we are... I'm... +1 insanity? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think they get an insanity for not being named. Timeline. Baby holding a Zamba, honestly, that might be the way to go. Like, we already have Spear. Spear is okay, whatever. But like, it's better to get someone new a proficiency than to swap proficiency. So baby might be a Zambato wielder. It's a baby Cloud Strife. It's a baby Cloud Strife. Okay. So we're somewhere in the 7 section. I'm going to be determining what we're going to fight. I feel like we might be able to handle an antelope, but I'm also not certain. Just because, like, I got my ass kicked by the antelope before, so I want to do a little bit of a study on how I should attack that if I go that way. Otherwise, I might do... It feels weird to just, like, hit the white lion again and again and again. I feel like I might want to do level 2 white lion or level 1 screaming antelope. I'm not certain. But worst case scenario, we fall back on regular level 1 white lion. That's the plan next time. I'm also gonna save. I'm gonna save. Oh man, I'm gonna save. Okay, save. We're gonna save game. It's gonna be KDM 2 year 6 settlement develop stage. I get a phoenix next year. I'm gonna pretend that's a good thing and not something I have to fight, because I know that there's phoenix feathers and I don't know how I get those, but I'm going to pretend that that is something that will not be a fight. God damn it. Damn it. Okay. Okay. With that, we'll retire. Okay. So the plan for next week. Not Friday. Today was Kingdom Death. On Sunday, we're going to be playing another board game. It's actually going to be board games from Next Fest. There's at least 2 board games on there, if not more, that I will be playing. If you've seen Next Fest, they're probably going to stand out. Because only one of them, I think, is actually in the board game category. The other one is, I think, in tabletop. But it was just very much I know what that is. Otherwise, on Monday, we're going to be doing Watch Along. You guys like board games, right? Do you like cute girls playing board games? Of course you do. That's not it. It's this. There's an anime from 2019 that's all about anime cute girls playing board games. Cutest girl is in the back there holding the board game box. Thank you, Vendestelka. Partly made by the same dude? Okay, so it's probably still got a lot of the... I don't want to say bells and whistles, but like automation then and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be watching episodes 5 through 8 on Monday at 7:30. And next week on Wednesday, I'm gonna be playing retro game as usual, and then Friday is gonna be more board game. Whether it's more Kingdom Death or not, I'll have to check, because I have actually not played this game in like a month. So I feel like I need to play a little catch up. Normally I play every other week, but it's also like this was supposed to be last week, so I might do it 2 weeks in a row. We'll see. I will be posting my schedule for next week on Twitter. Probably sometime on Monday. Let's see. Who is there anyone I know who's doing there's gonna be no one I know playing this, but I wanna check. I wanna check. Regardless. Give me board game. Give me board game. Oh yeah, wait. Elden Ring? Elden Ring comes out when? I know that they moved the Final Fantasy expansion release because of the Elden Ring expansion, but I don't know when that is because I have never... June 21st. Ah. Well, shit. Oh no! I'm gonna have to make some hard decisions. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end up thinking about this. Oh, I know. I understand what went wrong here. I was looking up something and it's kind of a, why is it not doing what I want? I want the category of this. Why is it going like this? Okay. This person, I don't know how much longer they're going to be singing for. What about this person? We might actually go to... Oh. You know what? I'm going to pick someone new. I'm going to pick someone new in the retro category. Let's see. No one I recognize. It's dead. It's a Friday. What are people doing on a Friday night? They're playing video games on their own. Wait a second. I recognize this game. Or rather, I recognize the character from this game. Okay, we're gonna raid this person. Abigail Crockham is your local video game auntie, and they like to play retro games. He's a good singer, and he's got like a really laid back personality. And he's currently playing Hot Wheels Turbo Racing 64. I've not seen that game myself, but it's Hot Wheels. How about can it be? So that's who we will be reading tonight. Thank you very much for coming. I know it's a shocker that I lost against the first time Big Showdown Nemesis people just to lose 4 versus losing 5, but it is done now. We have came out of it a little bit stronger in a weird way, like a tiny bit stronger than I thought, just because we did not in fact lose 2 people to murder. We only lost 1, and we got a baby. So, you know, there's that. Wait, I didn't assign a baby gender. It has to be a boy. Oh. This is a messed up game. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you guys have a good night. If you're going to bed, have a good sleep.